Warning. Broken simulation. Broken simulation. With Sam Tripoli.
Welcome to Johnny Woodard presents Broken Simulation, starring Johnny Woodard. And yeah, okay, who's sitting in today? Johnny, will you name mystery guest today sitting in the co-chair? Name the guest.
What are you like, Jeff Richards on that? Have you seen Jeff Richards' podcast where he's just the conceit is that he's not there every week and he impersonates somebody?
Yeah, I shared one of his videos. It was very
He's
good.
so talented.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's so interesting about that? Johnny, can you say who's sitting in the desk, please? People are waiting to hear who I am.
From Cortland, New York, 6 foot 1 inches, a trim 188 pounds.
I wish.
Sam Tripoli.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Johnny, that was great. Johnny, I need everyone to know at home that you did that old school sound effect way, not through any kind of filter on your microphone. That was just you using the power of voice manipulation. So congratulations on that, Johnny.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Guys, good to be back in the saddle. I had a bunch of shows. Everyone was like, hey, did you just end all your shows? Because you haven't been putting any out. I'm like, yeah. Shit got, life shit was going crazy and I just didn't have time. And Johnny and I were going to do a show and it just didn't happen. And then I had to go on the road and then the internet sucked everywhere. So here we are. Bang, you're going to get a great show, probably 2 shows worth in the one show in terms of stories because a lot has been happening since we last talked, but it's good to be back in the saddle in one of the #1 comedy shows in like some country I can't name on a map that I'll never find on the map, okay? Ever. I mean, we are big in a lot of places I didn't know existed.
Yeah. Big time.
Right?
Yeah. All these
Isn't that
places.
cool?
Yeah.
That we go somewhere we never heard of and not be able to walk around because we get mobbed by a group of people we don't even know what their names are. Isn't that a great feeling?
Let me see if sometimes it doesn't show all of the ones.
Yeah, which I'm starting to think some of these chartable people are against Broken Sim because we're banging so hard. They get a little nervous.
I mean, we got Moldova. That's one.
Moldova! What do the Moldovan people speak? Moldova?
Fuck if I know.
Doesn't Moldova sounds like it's putting out another vaccine? Like,
yeah. You're totally right. Moldova just completed their latest research trial, and the results are not good. Moldova language. Let's see.
Dude, Chinese? Romanian, dude. And we know Romanian is Transylvania, right? Bringing it back around. Thank you, vampire people, for loving the show. Guys, I mean, a lot of stuff is going on.
They also speak something called, listen to this one.
Ooh.
Gagals. Look at this word. Check this word out, dude. This is one of the languages. Gagos?
Hold on. So we got some people who speak pure Gaguzizing.
It's the Turkish. It's the Turks.
Oh, the Turks?
Yeah, they speak some Gagals.
They're speaking some Gagos?
Gagals.
Dude, let's hear some Gagos.
Hold on. Okay, I want you to bet how you think that's pronounced. How do you think that's pronounced?
Gagos?
Okay, I'm going to say...
Gagzus.
Gagaush.
Gagzus.
Gagaush.
Gagaush.
I'm going to say Gagaush.
Merhabalar. Kosova'nın başkenti olan Priştine.
Yes.
Elena Cika İlköğretim Okulu.
100%.
She's not saying a word here.
Европа да мы.
Oh, stop, Johnny. Why don't you just say you're Dracula at this point? Look at that. Look at that, dude. You speak the language of Dracula.
That does sound like
you speak the language of Dracula.
Which is a Turkish.
Hold on, here we go.
The Gagauz language.
I was right, dude. Gagaush.
Didn't I say that?
I think you said Gagaush or whatever.
No, I said Gagauz.
The Gagauz language.
Gagaush. Okay.
The Gagauz.
The Gag House. That's what it sounds like. A place you go to just vomit on chicks or something.
The Gagauz.
Hey, dude, we're going down to the Gag House.
Hey, guys. It's good to be back. It's good to be back, Johnny. It's so interesting. I have so many stories to talk about, but one of the funniest things, like when we got done doing our last episode, one of our critically smash hit episodes, the critics couldn't stop talking about it, right? The critics just couldn't stop talking about it. But I was, Johnny, this is a true story. And then I got some more stuff to talk about. This is a true story. I was leaving here. I saw a hand of God 2 blocks down. I saw Elizabethan Victorian hooker. Okay, she was walking around in a Elizabethan Victorian hooker outfit.
Did you see a time traveling hooker?
I'm dead serious. I'm like,
time-traveling
dude,
hooker.
she had the white hair, right? The big white hair and the long gown, and she had that wench pushed up.
Did she look
tits.
good? Did she look sexy?
Yeah, dude. Like, who doesn't want to bang a Victorian hooker?
What if that's a time traveler?
What, dude? Or what if that's somebody's realizing that the game has changed and you got to stand out? Like,
Oh, it's like that thing you were sending me about OnlyFans women that are like working harder than ever now.
yeah, and because of the economy, you got to work a little harder, right? And she's like, "Why aren't we doing cosplay on the corners, bro? Why aren't they doing cosplay on the corners?"
It's not enough to be the best blowjob in town. Now you gotta, have an angle.
Right, 100%, Johnny. It's like, okay, good. I've seen street hooker look 1,000 times. Okay, we've all seen it on the corner. We've all seen it. All right, why not mix it up with a little Hello Kitty once in a while?
I don't want gonorrhea. I want syphilis.
Johnny,
Give me
let
the
me ask you
old-fashioned
something.
diseases.
If you, what would be the? You're a man, okay? You're a man who's got a lady, and you love your lady, okay? And you would never be with a hooker, okay? Or at least you would never tell us about it.
I've never spent hours on the internet looking at the hookers in the area.
Johnny, but is there one look where you're like, oh shit? Okay, I might have to do the circle.
Oh,
there's
right? Yeah, there's a couple of looks where I would like.
Princess Leia,
No,
Johnny,
no,
would you
you're way off
turn around for Princess Leia hooker?
You know what it is, and you might be surprised, but it's the ones that are like completely tatted up, like all over.
What, Suicide Girl hooker?
Uh-huh.
But I think that's possible, Johnny.
I know it is, yeah. So it's a problem for
But
me.
that's
just
not
seeing
really
them.
cosplay. That's just a style.
Okay. I thought you just meant like any look. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Victorian, Elizabethan Victorian hooker is a cosplay look.
Okay. Now I'm thinking like the obvious answers are like Lara Croft, but that doesn't really do it for me. Princess Leia is
Princess Leia would be in there, right?
Yeah.
Like, so that would be, what would that? Would that be Star Wars hooker
Star
or
Wars.
sci-fi hooker?
Well, there are a lot of sci-fi options. Like you have the ones that dress up, make themselves all green. Like
Would you do that? Would you do green chick from Star
'cause
Trek?
The
pull around?
The paint gets all over you. You can't hide
Oh
that,
yeah. John, do you know
that's
strippers?
actually William Shatner's old line. He would say, people would ask him, "Did you make out with the green chicks?" And he's like, "No, that paint comes off real easy."
Dude, that's great. He's so smart.
He's
What's he, 400
90 years old.
Going to space,
90.
drinking Tang,
Crazy.
right?
Crazy.
So that was how we opened the show. There you go. Elizabethan,
time-traveling
Victorian, time-traveling hooker, wench. Johnny, how come women don't hate the word wench? How come they hate the C word, which has no historical value? But wench is like 100% through the centuries, men have referred to low-class women as wenches.
Well, who's going around calling people wenches?
Well, that's my whole thing. It died off, but they get mad at the C word, and you're like, why? You just picked a word at that point. It's like... wench is like historically bad. Like, I think wench is like the C word covered in shit set on fire.
I think if you went to the bar and called, hey barmaid, hey wench, come over here. She would probably get a little pissed off.
Yeah, right. But if I go, hey cunt, come over here.
You're right.
Right?
Dude, cunt though is like, that's a very much a North American thing.
Are we gonna get in trouble for saying that word?
I don't know. I don't care.
Why does
I think
YouTube
we're
hate
good.
us?
But like in Scotland, England, Europe, people say cunt all the time. Like
All the time.
I'm
All
watching
the
that show,
time.
The Boys. Do you watch that?
I haven't seen it. What's it on Prime?
It's Amazon Prime. It's so good. And the English guy in that show says cunt all the time.
All the time.
Yeah,
Do you think they like human resources has to be on set during that filming of that just to calm down all the liberal
Trigger
women?
warnings. Yeah, trigger warnings.
Hey,
Yeah.
It's an act. It's an act.
Trigger
okay?
warning, yeah.
You're on set. This kind of has some expectations. Okay, some expectations.
That show is funny because there are no titties in that show, but a lot of dicks. All the dicks are in
Yeah, well, that makes you wonder, Johnny.
It does make you wonder. Yeah.
Right? That makes you wonder why can't we see some titties?
They're doing that now.
How
man.
about this? Some titties on the person with the dick. How about that one? Why not, Johnny? Wouldn't you love that? Of course you would.
Yeah, you love it. I know. Cause
Johnny, stop it. Listen.
Remember that time you gave those ladies with dicks money on the street?
One only had a dick, Johnny, and I gave her $50 to put it.
Wait, the other one didn't have a dick?
The other one was just a fat black chick.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was trans too, that person.
No, that was just a fat black chick trying to ask me to pay her to put clothes back on. Guys, so much is going on. Hey, listen, if you want to see me live, I don't even know, Johnny, when you putting this out.
Probably midweek, like Wednesday, something like that.
Okay, so tomorrow night.
No, not for sure though. Like not for sure. It might be Tuesday. It might be Wednesday.
Okay. Well, anyways, June 9th, I am with Eddie Bravo, Xavier Guerrero, and Jay Nice, Johnny Woodard.
Yes.
We'll be live in San Diego at the American Comedy Company, you know? And funny story about that. There's a guy who just commented on my YouTube channel. He's like, Sam, you're so awful. I'm tired of your high school humor. He's like, I'm going to buy the American Comedy Company and ban you. You know what? I'm like, dude, go. Listen, much respect to you if you could do that.
That's a great story. Yeah,
that would be a great story. Like, why'd you buy it? Because I hate Sam Tripoli's comedy. You spent over a couple $1 million on a business because you hate his comedy. I would take that as a compliment.
And then those guys use that money to buy another comedy club a couple blocks down and just bring Sam Tripoli.
Yeah, and
all
I
the
come
time.
right down the street, dropping the hammer of the gods. And then on the 17th and 18th, Eddie and I are now going to be in Florida. Here's the thing, Johnny. You know how much flights are now?
Oh, they're bad. Yeah.
$1,000.
Oh fuck. That's a direct flight.
To Florida.
Direct flight.
I don't even know if it's a direct flight.
Ooh. Where are you flying in?
There's Tallahassee flight out Jacksonville. We might have to flip it depending on
That's rough shit.
money. So go grab your tickets.
That
What's
seems
that?
expensive.
Johnny.
You're looking on Kayak, right? Like
Johnny.
getting all the deals.
Johnny. Okay, should we get a couple things? Should we get out of the way? Bobblehead alert.
Oh, we got a bobblehead alert.
Got a bobblehead alert.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going to play the theme song right,
All right, do it.
now.
New bobblehead alert! Bobblehead alert! Bobblehead alert! Bobblehead alert! It's a new bobblehead alert! Bobblehead alert!
Okay.
All right, here we go. Ready? Are you going to guess?
It's Walker Bueller, everybody.
Walker. How'd you know that?
I saw it already the other day.
Dude, you ruined bobblehead alert. you really ruined it.
I was walking.
When was the last time we did bobblehead alert?
I was over there cleaning the other day, and I just saw like something that said Walker Bueller. I was like, oh, he's got bobblehead.
Just ruined bobblehead alert.
I should have played along more, huh?
You should have played along a little bit. How about a tiny bit?
I fucked that up.
Oh my God! Yeah, Walker.
You wanna, let's take that again.
No,
Put it back. Put it back.
You know what, Johnny?
No,
Johnny. Here's the thing. It's not that. I mean, like, Walker Bueller isn't playing well.
No, he's not.
So the question is,
do you think his pants are too tight? Is that part of his problem?
Why? He's got
squeezing his nuts. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Is he talking about that?
Privately,
are people talking about?
He wears his
Is
pants
that on
too tight.
Reddit? People are like,
his pants are too tight, dude. I'm telling you.
Hold on, Johnny. Are we breaking news here?
Yeah, sure. We're breaking something. That's for sure. He's breaking his testicles every night because those pants are way too tight.
Okay.
Just look at these pants here.
Okay.
The man looks like he's wound too tight for living. His pants are too
Johnny,
tight.
look how tight those pants are.
Those pants are too tight.
Yeah,
dude.
what are you doing, bro? What are you, a chick?
Like, look at that.
What are you
That's
trying
too
to...
tight pants.
Yeah,
right there.
those are too tight.
Come on, dude.
Dude, your pants are too tight. I'm
not even
very...
in style,
I would like... this seems like a union rule at this point. The union should step in. Don't you agree?
He's also one of those dudes that's like more torso than legs. You know what I mean? He's
Oh,
like
yeah.
torso.
I hate those people.
Weirdo. Fucking go back to
Johnny,
fucking...
should we even put him up then? I mean, like, does every bobblehead go and
Babylon?
Babylon? Does every bobblehead go and Babylon?
I'll leave that up to you, man.
No, I mean, I got it. My friend Betty, you were supposed to
We don't have a lot
come.
of diversity over there, I will say.
Yeah, we do need a white guy there.
Yeah. I mean, do we have any white guys over there?
Yeah, we
Freddie
have-
Freeman's the only
Oh,
one.
we got half of Blake Griffin, which I got a great story.
That doesn't count, dude.
Half of Blake?
Well, no, it's one drop rule over there. That's do you know about the one drop rule?
No.
It's like an old racist thing. Like if you had one drop of black blood, you weren't
allowed to. You had to go through a separate entrance.
Yeah, all that.
Oh man, it's ridiculous. All right, so we're gonna put bobblehead up there, dude. We're gonna put it up there. Speaking of Blake Griffin, I thought we were flying together. I was so excited.
Wait, it wasn't him?
No, it was him,
Oh,
but Atlanta and Michigan Atlanta, and I forget where. Out Charlotte. We were going to. We were literally leaving in the same exits, man. Like, so he was going to Atlanta, I was going to Charlotte, and I thought we were on the same flight.
Oh, you were in the line.
And I was so excited, Johnny.
I bet he stands out like tall above everybody else.
Here's the thing, Johnny. He is 250, and he is slick, bro. I mean, that's all muscle.
And
I'm walking up because, I'm pre-check, bro, because I'm in.
Yeah, me too. It's the best.
It's the best. Johnny, I told you get that. How much you love me for it.
I love it. Yeah.
It's like flying. It's like the best flying. Don't get it because I don't want a long line. You guys better not listen to this and then go to and try to get it.
It's a lifesaver.
It's a lifesaver. But don't do it. You guys will hate it.
You will hate it.
You'll hate it. You don't want to do it.
No, they put their fingers up your ass.
Yeah, they've got to probe you, and then they give you a rusty trombone. You got to take it.
Yeah, some guy told me if I didn't let him suck my dick, he wouldn't give it to me.
So anyways, speaking of homoerotica, okay, so I go and Dana drops me off, and obviously we're always at the last second because Dana thinks it's the 80s, and you can just walk right up and get right to it. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Still, so we'll walk right in.
What terminal do you usually fly out of? Like, do you know? Like, what airline?
Dude, I'm going strictly United right now.
Okay.
I'm getting the numbers, bro.
I think United sucks.
I'm getting the United. They like
you're just
me,
dude.
Points.
All right, I do American.
They like me.
Okay.
They gave me a free upgrade, bro. I sat in a big chair.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I didn't even mean to do it. I was like, "What's my seat?" And it's like 2C. I'm like,
nice.
"Whoa, I'm right here."
I did that a lot during the pandemic, dude, because nobody was flying, and what they started doing was putting the big international jets on the domestic routes.
Well, I'll get into. I flew that today.
I did a couple of first class on those where you can just like bed yourself. It was awesome.
So Johnny, anyways, I walk up. I go, "Oh my!" I go quietly to myself, "Oh my God, it's Blake Griffin." And I start.
And what, you're in line beside him or something?
No, like it's just me and his whole posse has gotten through.
How many people are in his posse?
I'd say 5.
Dudes? Like all dudes?
All dudes. And I think they're his trainers.
What city? Charlotte?
He was going to Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
And I was going to Charlotte.
Got it.
Because I was flying to Michigan to do my show.
Out of LAX.
Out of LAX. And I walk up to him and I'm like, what do I say? Hey, man. Like, cause
sorry about Neil Brennan ruining Lob City. So.
Yeah. I should have said that. I should have said that. I'm like, Neil Brennan ruined Lob City with your bad fucking sketch show. But no, I didn't. And I go, do I say, hey, Blake, Clipper fan, big fan, or do I completely stumble out of gate and say, hey, man, you remember you're going to do my comedy show? Which is what I did. Oh, no. I'm like, oh, you're going to do hey, man, you remember when you're going to do my comedy show? He goes, what? I go, yeah, I run a comedy show at the Comedy Store, Comedy Chaos, and you were going to do it. Do you remember that? So I'm like totally like Chris Farley in that shitty sketch where he's like, hey, you remember that time when you were like in the Beatles? That was awesome. Like, I totally did that. I shit the bed, and then he fist pumped me and walked off.
Oh, that's so awkward.
It was so awkward.
I can't even look at you right now.
And like, I was really, dude, talk about shit.
Did you get all sweaty and stuff?
Oh, I was just like, dude, that was my moment to be like his best friend, and like we could hang out all the time.
Dude,
and
I
we
could
go
do
cool
so much
things.
better than Neil Brennan. You have no idea.
I know. I could hang out. I could punch up your jokes. We could have hung out, and all the fat chicks that try to hit on you, I totally bang them so they won't hit on you anymore.
Dude, no, his like second and thirds are smoke shows.
Oh God,
like the
dude, he's like throwing out 8s out of the fucking limousine,
big time.
And it's so funny because like, now I'm gonna be honest with you, I was a little upset about it. He's wearing a mask. So I wonder if he's wearing a mask because he didn't want anyone to notice it was him. But you're like, for sure. Hey guys, this isn't Blake Griffin, the light-skinned black guy with orange hair that's 6'10" and in totally great shape.
6'9" black.
It's got to be somebody else. It can't possibly be Blake Griffin. Yeah. So
could be his brother.
His posse did not have masks on, and he was. And he's like trying to walk around like.
Oh, he's hiding. Yeah.
Like Assassin's Creed. Yeah. Like he looks like he's an Assassin's Creed thing.
Him. Okay.
I didn't out him. I didn't out him.
Nobody else came up to him after that?
And then I was like trying not to look at him while we were sitting in the seat. And all he was staring at me like, are you going to be a weirdo? And I'm like, I'm not. Dude, I'm cool. Just chill. I'm not gonna weird
That's
you
when
out.
you were texting me like, "Hey, dude, I just saw good."
Yeah, and then I tried to take a picture of him to show Dana that I saw him, and they caught me trying to take a picture. So now I like tripled down on being like super awkward.
Oh no, dude, you should have just left. Oh no.
What, like knock on the Michigan and be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
Michigan, I got
Just call
canceled."
back and
I
just
just
call Dana.
embarrassed myself in front of my second favorite basketball player of all time.
Is he really?
I still have Patrick Ewing. I haven't ruined it
No,
with
I mean, I
him
can't
yet.
believe he's your second favorite. That's pretty high. I guess you don't have a lot as a Clippers fan, huh?
Well, I mean, like Patrick Ewing's my favorite player of all time, every time.
You wouldn't put MJ above Blake?
No, personal. Like I'm not talking best players. I'm
No,
just
I
talking
mean guys.
personal
I know you're not
favorite.
talking about best player. I'm just saying, but you like to me, MJ, even though he wasn't on my team, is probably my favorite.
No, Patrick Ewing.
That's interesting.
Followed him through since college, Georgetown. Loved him.
Yeah.
But Blake Griffin, dude, I blew it, bro. It was my chance of being the Blake Griffin posse.
That's so embarrassing.
Done.
That's so embarrassing.
Dude, no matter how much I write that on my fucking manifest list, it's never going to happen now.
I'm not sure if I can even be on a podcast with you
Is this
anymore.
podcast over?
We might have to stop this. Just because I don't want to be I don't want Blake Griffin thinking I'm not a cool guy because I know you. You know?
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah. So now it's like, now if you see Blake Griffin, I'll be like, how would you go up to him?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Hey, dude, you play basketball or what?"
Okay, respect, bro, respect. But I did I fist bump Blake Griffin, which is weird because I'm much older than him, and I'm like, "Hey,
I'd be
dude."
like, "Hey, bro, you remember that weird old guy that fist bumped you in the airport last week?" Yeah. I hate that guy too.
I used to do a podcast with
He's
him.
an idiot.
Okay, so that was that. So then I go to Michigan, Johnny. I'm in Michigan. Michigan's great.
Holland? Is that where you went?
Well, I did Grand Rapids and Holland. I work with some nice guys. They booked me at the listening room and this
I like
place
that
called
name.
Holland's. Holland's is great. It's just like a weird thing because it's like the city in the middle of nowhere, and I'm supposed to pack the room, and it's like it's like a city in the middle of nowhere, and then I'm like, well, there's like 50 people here, like what else is going on in Holland that everybody's not here? Like, this should be a big event. A stranger is coming to Holland. We should all go and see what he's doing.
Holy shit! It is in the middle of nowhere. Damn, you're right. That's just in the middle of the fucking nowhere, bro.
Right?
Which one did Tebow go to?
Tebow went to neither of them.
I thought he was coming.
Yeah, of course you thought he was coming.
Which one was he going to go to, though? Grand
He's
Rapids?
going to go to Grand Rapids, which is a very nice city.
Because Holland is actually closer to.
I mean,
He's down here.
everybody in Michigan is nice, which makes you wonder what happened with Eminem. Like, why did he come out so angry?
Well, he's not from that part of Michigan. He's from the
I
Detroit.
get it,
I mean,
but dude, they're really nice.
8 Mile. It's a rough.
They're really nice, Johnny. Okay?
Yeah, you're right though. That is
Johnny,
just
it's
in
the middle of nowhere. It's like, I get it, man. I mean, you want me to draw in the middle of nowhere?
I mean, look at the
like, what am I supposed to sell out like on Antarctica? It's just like it's Holland.
These are the nearest towns that actually have names that appear on a map.
Saugatuck, which sounds like a food truck.
Finnville, and Allendale Charter Township. Like
Yeah.
those are your big, and the big
Yeah.
thing that's on the map is Windmill Island Gardens.
I mean, dude, just know something though, Johnny. I crushed it. So I go there.
Good job, man.
Yeah, it was great. It was just weird. So it's just like, hey, dude, I am who I am. So, anyways, the next 2 nights I'm in Grand Rapids. And that's a lot of fun, except for I'm there during Memorial Day weekend. Apparently, everyone just hits the road, but I still had good crowds. It was great. So I'm running, dude, and I'm trying to get some
That's
work.
why there weren't a lot of people there for Holland either, too. Probably everybody was out of town going to the coast.
Yeah. Oh, you mean it's like, Samson Town, something else is going on? Is
Going
that
to the
which
lake.
tends to be the story of my life?
People probably already had plans and stuff. That's a good point.
Right? I mean, it's like, well, that was my fault because I'm usually really good at going, is there a holiday going on? Because I know like certain holidays, you don't want to do stand up. Easter, you don't want to do stand up during anywhere near St. Patty's Day, Halloween.
St. Patty's Day, really?
Don't even do Halloween. Never do Halloween. Why would anyone want to go watch comedy? They can watch fucking Sluts Stroll.
What are the good days though? I would think like New Year's Eve is a good one.
No.
No, really?
No, it's like, dude, all the amateurs go to a comedy club. People like, it's our one night a year, we're going to drink. And then they get offended by every joke.
I see. Yeah.
Right? So, no, don't go.
You'd have to make it like a special event if you were going to do it on. I got you.
Yeah. So, anyways, Johnny. So I have a little time down. I'm on the road a lot. I'm running around, and I have to also do my premium content because the people demand it. Okay. And so I have a little time. I'm like, you know what? Daddy's going to do his push-ups, his sit-ups. He's going to do a little running. So I do decide to run.
Good job, dude. Good job.
Banging it out, bro. Nothing but bangers. All right. So I decide to run, Johnny. I'm deciding to run. And
you decide. That's a weird way to put that.
I decided to run.
Like, I mean, you're a runner now? Is that what you're saying?
I try to run. It's good for my circulation, my super heavy legs.
How are the super? We need an update
the legs
on
are great, but if I don't keep them moving, they're gonna rigor mortis sets in.
They're gonna get heavy again.
Yeah, that's how. If I don't keep running, my legs start to coagulate. So I have to keep it moving.
Okay, that's great,
Johnny. I have circulation issues in my legs.
I know, dude.
Why is that funny to you?
You got super
Again,
legs.
I am the face of a major medical movement. Can you please stop mocking me and people like me?
You're not at that stage in the movement yet, where you get respect. You're
No,
at the
I
stage
am,
where
Johnny.
people
I
acknowledge
am
it.
the face of it, okay? I am to super heavy legs what Jada Pinkett is trying to be to alopecia, okay? I am the serious face of it.
Okay.
And when you respect that?
Sure.
Okay? So if I don't keep moving, my legs start to coagulate.
Okay. I'm just going to let this go like this makes any sense.
Okay, so I'm running, Johnny. So I'm going around the block near the hotel. I go around the block, okay, I come back around, and dude, there's this skinny black guy, and he's having an argument with his large girlfriend. She's a large black woman, and they are having a disagreement. But Johnny, every time I come back around, she has moved in closer and closer, and he cannot escape. And I see him trying to move, and she just pushes him back against the wall. And
It's against the wall. Okay.
Okay. So it's like, okay, this is happening on the sidewalk by a parking garage. Okay, and this skinny black guy in a do-rag with a big chick in a do-rag are having a disagreement. Okay? Do you understand? All right?
I understand. Yeah.
So, and every time I come back around, she gets a little more aggressive. And
it's escalating.
It's escalating, and it's looking like it's going to be domestic violence at some point, right? And then I have to ask myself, am I going to allow this guy to get his ass beat? And then I notice how big his girlfriend is, and the answer is, yeah, I am going to let him get his ass beat. Because I'm not going to do it. And then he starts looking at me going, hey, bro, a little help here. He starts looking at me
made, eye contact
because
with you?
I'm slowing down my run just to see if something's going to happen.
I see.
Right? I'm running.
Did he make eye
and
contact?
then when I get past, I run as fast as I can to get around, and then I slow down.
Which is not very fast, let's be honest.
It's not. I'm trying to extend my legs a little more, Johnny.
Okay.
I'm not trying to do the shuffle run that I've been doing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the normal.
Who told you about that? Somebody, or you just figured that out yourself?
I was just feel.
Okay.
Feel.
Yeah, because
So-
we would say a short strider, I think.
Yes, that is. And I need to use my legs a little more.
It looks more like you're hopping than running, I would say.
Yeah, I need to use my legs a little more.
That's good when you're running to use your legs.
Yeah, I mean, to stretch them out.
Got it. Okay.
So I feel like just a fucking gazelle.
Did you almost say a Giselle? Is that what
Like a Giselle.
you're a Giselle. That's you. Right
Johnny, let me tell my story. Stop.
You're the one talking about being like a Giselle.
Stop being a fucking grammar Nazi, okay?
A Giselle over here.
Jesus, Johnny, I'm trying to talk. So every time I come around, dude, she is like in his grill. He did something. Probably asked to like he wants to be happy in his life and be left alone, and she's not going for it. So now he's looking at me and he's like, "Hey man, help!" And I'm like, "Normally it's bros before hoes, but if you're hoes ready to blow, I'm gone. I'm gone."
If your hoes ready to blow, no.
No, I'm not. I'm fucking out, bro. And then I come back around, and now he's mean mugging me, and I understand what's happening now. Now he's gonna turn it like I'm staring at their business, and he's gonna sick her on me.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get on you to get away from her.
He was gonna be like, "Oh, you ever hear stories of like when like somebody tries to stop a guy from hitting a woman, and the woman starts fighting back, and the guy tries." I felt that's what's gonna happen. Like he was gonna turn it on me, and together they were gonna beat my ass.
So what'd you do? Just keep running?
I just ran and stopped running. I'm like, okay, I don't need to know if somebody dies.
Yeah.
I'll just go on Citizen app and hear if somebody was found dead. Right? Is that okay? What?
There's way less crime. It's funny when you get out of town, the Citizen app just goes.
It just goes boring.
Yeah, it just goes really boring when you get out of LA.
Do you just like log on and it's like nothing? I got nothing.
We had a guy outside. My girlfriend was quarantining.
Yeah.
There was a guy outside our window this week.
Yeah.
And all we could hear was "fuck my ass, fuck motherfucker, fuck my ass, yo fucking ass motherfucker, fuck your ass motherfucker, fuck my ass." And I'm like, what is happening? So I just take a peek out, and right outside our window in this kind of alley is this black guy with his pants pulled down to his knees, bro. With his dick hanging out, like just like you see it, like tipping out under his t-shirt.
Okay.
And he had another pair of underwear in his hand, just scraping his ass like this, just up and down, going "fucking ass, motherfucker." Fuck
so
my
he's
ass.
wiping his butt?
Yeah. Just up and down, but cursing, like screaming.
Really?
Like everybody in the neighborhood could hear it so loud, dude. I should have recorded it. "Fuck my ass. Fuck your ass. Fuck. Just fuck.
Why wouldn't you record that, Johnny?
I
That's why God invented cameras for those moments.
I know. I just felt like it was invading his privacy, but he was in public. So, but then he started throwing
Johnny,
trash.
he's invading your privacy by yelling to the gods about fucking his ass.
It didn't make any sense though. Like I tried to make sense of the words he was saying, and it was just a lot of like, "my fucking ass, fuck my ass, fuck your ass."
Yeah, dude, he had an itchy butt, maybe.
I think so. And it was like overloading his brain, and he didn't know how to handle that.
Well, you ever had those moments where you like keep wiping and it never ends, and you're like, it's never gonna end?
You know what that is, right? You pinched off a little too soon. You pinched one in half, kind of.
Oh, is that what you think it is, Johnny?
I know it is. Yeah.
Really?
I know. I figured it out.
You've done the scientific work on it?
Yeah.
Really?
I did that. I have the documents.
I have the documents. So, Johnny, I do my show. It's going pretty well. It's a lot of fun. And, like, Johnny, I'm kind of known as, like, I kill hecklers. I enjoy it. By the time I'm doing my act for the fourth or fifth time, I'm over it. And I just want to wreck people. And I'm doing shows, and so we're in the last show, and I go up, and there's these two young girls, and they're heckling Zane, and Zane is like, "Come on, just let me do my show," and he's hitting them, place going crazy. So I go up, and like instantly, they're just like giving me shit, And
this is in Holland, or
this is and dude, the guys who run the Grand Rapids show are great. It was a fun show. It was a fun show.
Okay.
I was very blessed. I was happy to be there.
You're not complaining, I know.
So they're heckling me, and like instantly you start to realize like how hot chicks have never really felt the realities of life. Oh, and these girls were like Michigan hot chicks, right? They're not, and there's some hot Michigan girls. Some came to the show, but it's like.
But you take them down to Santa Monica, down the beach.
Yeah. They're just all of a sudden they're fucking social justice warriors, and they're
Let's just say spend a couple months down in Santa Monica, and they'd be a lot nicer.
Yeah.
After that, yeah.
They get humble, break their back, fuck their ass, right? Iron Sheik style.
Fuck your ass. Fuck you.
So they start heckling me, and it's like felt so good because
It felt good.
Yeah, because like I mean I gotta be honest with you, I love doing shows for my fans, and like I'm showing up to these clubs, and it's they're great. I have a lot of people show up for me, and it's fun because I'm entertaining my fans. And like once in a while, you'll do a show where it's like, oh, these are just regular people, and they don't know who I am, and then they get froggy and they want to leap, and I crush them.
Is there a
and
show that's
good.
more likely to be like that time wise? Like, is that normally the late show or the early show? Is there any like correlation?
Yeah, late
to that?
show.
Okay.
Late show. Because they just bought a ticket. And then I got to tell a funny story. So
I've been waiting for that.
What do you mean, Johnny? These have been great.
I'm just fucking with you.
God, Johnny.
Dude, it was just a setup, man. You said I had to say it.
Okay. So anyways, the long story short is like I just annihilated these two 21-year-old somewhat hot chicks.
How they handle that?
They did the classic hot chicks thing.
Oh, really?
Which is just like birds in the air.
Fingers,
And I'm like, nobody cares, lady. Nobody cares.
Keep doing that silently, and we'll be okay.
Yeah, just leave, okay? Nobody cares. Get out of here. Your pussy can't save you today. Nobody cares. Because, like, when you're my age and I'm old and all I want to do is just go to sleep, right? I don't care about what's between your legs. Get out of here. You're annoying everybody in the crowd. Everybody here is, like, 30 and older, works hard for their money, paid money to see a show. Nobody wants to hear you and your bad comedy. Because we've seen Instagram and YouTube and TikTok, and we know hot chick comedy sucks.
And it's funny because there's nobody on social media that'll tell them that. Everybody all the guys are laughing because they want to fuck.
Yeah, that's it. And it's just bad. Right? Like
what a coincidence.
My favorite
your hilarious video has your tits out in it.
Yeah, right? That's my favorite thing. It's like, have you seen the ones where it's like, oh my God, I'm like, I have an angel's face, and they drop it, and then it's like, look at my tits. And I'm like, I
do it over and over again.
Yeah, and everyone's like, you know it's coming. You know it's coming.
Yeah.
So, Johnny, I'm doing the show, right? The first show before this is packed, right? It's just packed. It's just packed. And I'm crushing. And this guy, he's kind of like, like positive motivational heckler, where like those are the guys who like speak and like, you're doing great, bro. Oh, dude, that's so funny. I'm like, okay, thank you, positive heckler. I appreciate you, right? Oh, you're so great. So good, dude, you're so fun. I love your podcast, right? You're just like, okay, dude, I get it, but your inner voice is now outside.
Yeah. And it's just as distracting as being annoying, but you can't shut it down because it's nice.
I mean, I would take that any day off of you're not funny, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. But you can't shut it down as easily because it's not negative. Right?
And for some reason, he just disappears.
What do you mean?
He just disappears halfway through the show. Gone. I don't know where he is.
Hope he didn't get kicked out.
And then he, by the end of the show, guess what? He's sitting back there again, quietly watching with a shit-eating grin. Right? And I'm like, okay, that got weird. So show ends, right? All of a sudden, I hear, fuck. And I'm like, what? And I look at one of the girls who worked there. She's like, oh, my God. And I go, what happened? He goes, somebody pissed in this bottle. And the guy didn't want to leave the show, so he went into the back of the room and peed in a bottle as I kept crushing on stage.
Oh, no.
And then this, which is fine. Survivor, man. You got to survive. You're a survivor,
Yeah,
okay?
Dude, I pissed in many bottles,
okay?
But you can't leave it for the help.
Throw it out.
Yeah, that's the move. Yeah,
I take that as a, like, Steve Byrne once did a show where a guy just shit his pants and refused to leave.
No, that's commitment. Holy shit.
Right? But, dude, listen, if you at my show and you really love me and you got shit, go shit.
Yeah, Sam will be like, I won't tell any funny jokes for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll just have a Q&A while you're gone. The dude pissed in the bottle and left it there. Dude, you can't leave it there, bro.
I won't tell any funny jokes for the next 5 minutes. I'll just do stuff from zero fucks for the next 5 minutes.
Oh, snaps. What are you, every comment on the internet, Johnny? Fuck you.
Zero fucks is my favorite, actually.
So that was Michigan, Johnny. That was great. Had fun. Sold a bunch of T-shirts. It was great.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, life was good.
That's how you notice your fans, right? When you sell stuff, sell merch.
Yeah. So I'm flying back, Johnny, right? I'm flying back. And I'm in row and seat 13C. I'm aisle guy. Cause I got dancy legs.
Yeah, I hate being in the aisle.
Right? I got dancy legs. So this is on Sunday. I'm flying back. Okay, so Johnny, so on the Grand Rapids flight is when I get upgraded to 2C.
Okay.
Which is front, right? This is kind of foretelling of something that's about to happen, right?
Okay.
So I get this super big seat up front. I'm like, what did Daddy do to deserve this, right? So I'm sitting there, me and this Hollywood cool black guy are sitting there. He's working on his script, and I'm just sitting there. So next flight, I catch my flight. I get in. I'm at 13. I'm supposed to be in 13C.
Got it. Okay.
Somebody's in my seat. I'm like, but I actually sit in 13D thinking it's 13C. I fuck up. So I sit down. Well, this woman comes. She's like, I'm supposed to be sitting there. I go, well, this is my seat. Oh, I'm in the wrong. My seat's right there. There's a little girl sitting there and her mother's sitting in the middle. And I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, well, my seat was supposed to be right there. I'm like, who's sitting there? And then suddenly I see these tiny hands. And I like,
What the fuck?
and I look over and there's an Aztec Mexican midget. She'd been wheeled in. That's how tiny she was. They had wheeled in a tiny Aztec Mexican midget. And they sat her there. Right? They sat her there.
In your seat or the one that the woman was supposed to be in?
Little girl was supposed to sit.
That's so weird.
The mother sat in the middle of her seat. I was supposed to have the aisle. The little girl was supposed to sit where the Aztec midget
They
is.
should have put them together. And then
the host, the flight attendant comes up and is like, "What's going on?" And she reaches out. She goes, "Mama tacos," right? She goes, "Mama tacos." And then I hear the guy. She has the highest pitched little tiny voice and these tiny arms. I'm like, "Oh my god, it's a little Mexican Aztec midget, dude!" And she's sitting there and she'd been wheeled wrong, and her actual seat is all the way in the back in 33.
Well, who the fuck put her in the wrong seat? The wheel guy.
The person who pushed
He
the
probably
wheelchair.
didn't want to go all the way to the back of the plane. He was like, "Here, get here."
She's
it's
like,
fine.
this is literally how she talks. That's how she talked.
I feel like I should be offended, but I'm not.
You should be, but it's literally how she talked. Like, that's how she talked.
I'm pretty. It's kind of creepy if I'm being honest.
I'm telling you, it was like straight up like
if I heard
Christmas
that voice,
elf,
yeah.
but speaking Spanish.
If I heard that voice at the end, coming from the end of my bed that night.
Yeah, you'd be freaking
I'd
out.
shit myself,
You
yeah.
totally freak out.
Yeah.
You totally freak out. Yeah. So there is a giant mix-up. And
no, there's not. It's a tiny mix-up.
it's a tiny mix-up, but it's a big deal because somehow, obviously, this tiny Aztec midget can't walk because.
Well, you just throw her over your shoulder at that point, right?
Oh, just grab her like,
Yeah,
and just
it's like a sack of potatoes. Just
or
throw it
maybe
over
like have her like ride on the back of you.
piggyback.
Yeah, piggyback on the back of you.
Hey, do those little arms work? Hop on.
Like I'm the dog from Neverending Story, and she's just riding me to the back.
You're a Treyu.
Yeah, that's what it is. So she's like, "Okay, we gotta have. This is gonna be so much." And I go, "Listen, I'll go in the back and sit in the back. I'll sit in the back because it's gonna be chaos." I do. I go, "Okay, today's the day we practice abundance, and I'm gonna help others."
Oh, you're probably back near the. You're gonna be back near the toilets, like
I'm
the
in
shitter.
row 35B. I'm in 35B.
Oh, that's a middle seat, right?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
No.
I
The
go
middle
from
seats are
aisle
worse.
13 to 35B.
Some people prefer the middle seat because they get two armrests. Those people are insane.
Yeah, those people are on medication. Okay. So I go to the back and they're like, and the stewardesses are like, thank you so much. Thank you. They're literally like, we can't thank you enough. You saved everything. We're going to hook you up with some stuff. Do you want to see what they hooked me up with, Johnny? To go all the way back, to fly all the way from Chicago to LA.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what it No, Johnny, it wasn't
I hope
Chicago.
you're
You
about
know
to
what
show
it
me a
was?
video getting a
Charlotte.
blowjob, 'cause that would be-
Charlotte.
Wait, flying out of Charlotte?
Charlotte
Okay.
to LA.
Wait, so you went from Grand Rapids to Charlotte?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fucking...
Are you ready, Johnny? Are you ready to see what they gave me?
That's way out of
ready, Johnny? This is my gift. Almonds. This is what they gave me. They gave me freaking almonds.
I thought for sure you were getting upgraded to first class.
Nope, I got almonds.
It's a bag of oven roasted almonds.
They're like, thank you. Here's some almonds for going all the way to the back.
That's United. That's United for you. That's so funny. That's abundance, dude.
Yeah, that's abundance. So this is so crazy, right?
I hate it when people take my seat.
Dude, I could have been an asshole, but they were gonna have to chuck.
If it wasn't a little person, yeah.
So if it wasn't a little person who couldn't walk, obviously, because I saw her later on at the dude, hand to God. So she's waiting at the baggage claim, and she's on her phone talking to somebody.
Just riding a luggage around, you know, like a horse.
So fun. They have her in a wheelchair. She's like, and this white woman who looks like she's like a Real Housewife of Orange County is staring at me, trying not to laugh. So I get picked up. Dane picks me up. My friend Scott Toomey hits me up. And he's like, you want to grab coffee? I'm like, okay, I'll go grab some coffee with you. So we meet.
Right off the plane like that, huh? You have
No,
that kind of
I nap. I got a nap. Daddy's got a nap.
Yeah, I have to have a nap off a plane.
You got to nap off the plane.
It's just
Jet lag is a mofo,
well, and
bro.
just being on a plane, it takes something out of you. Like you aren't meant to go up there.
Yeah.
You're not meant to go that high.
Yeah, that fast against the wind.
Yeah, really.
Against the grain.
Against the wind.
You remember when
Little
Superman
song
did
against
that?
The wind.
He went back. He went against.
He made
time go backwards.
Yeah, he made time go backwards.
Yeah,
because that's how that works.
I would like to believe that. When I fly, I sleep, so I feel like I time travel. So it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I used to take Xanax to fly, and it was like time travel.
Johnny, you're a fucking drug addict.
No, I don't do it anymore. But in college, I would.
So I nap. I hit up Scott. Hey, man, what are you doing? Let's go grab some coffee. I go grab some coffee, and we go grab coffee. And we're sitting down and we're just talking about the week and our lives and our kids and all that stuff. Sam, why didn't you go see your kids? Martha gets the kids on the weekends when I don't, when I'm touring. When I come back, she gets for the weekends, I'll see them the next day. And so we're sitting there and we're just talking about all the shit going on in the world. And I don't know where this fucking dude, this fucking 5'2" Mexican guy comes up and is like, can I tell you something? We go, what? He goes, this is my daughter.
All right, dude, we're not going to pay for her. Okay. I mean,
this is my daughter. What happened in Texas, I thought about it. I started to cry. I go, why is this happening? Why do people do this to each other? I go, I know, it's super tragic, the shooting, right? I go, it's super tragic. He goes, yes, it's so tragic. We don't let that happen in my country. I'm from El Salvador. I'm like, well, okay, I've heard some stuff about El Salvador. I don't know how safe you are, bro. It's so safe. Why are you here, bro? Right? I'm sure they got Starbucks in El Salvador. You can go back down there if you want. In my country, here's what used to be real bad, man. Real bad. So bad. And then we got this new president, and he's like, no
El
more.
Salvador was once widely considered the homicide capital of the world.
So he goes, we got this new president, and all the gangs are like, hey, Mr. President, we want to, and this is literally what he's telling us. He goes, we want to negotiate with you. And the president was like, negotiate with me? I am negotiating with you. Dude,
I love this accent.
dude, hand to God, ask God to me. This is exactly what the guy was doing. And he starts acting out everything. He's like, he arrested 30,000 gangbangers, man. He threw them into jail, and he goes to the mob. He goes, if you fuck with us, dude, they never get any food. They starve to death.
This guy sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I give you his name. His name is Nayib Bukele. And since he became president in 2019, the number of homicides was halved.
He goes, you fuck with us. We not feed them and they die. And he goes, no, they don't fuck with them. Now it's so safe out there. We need to do that here. I'm like, you know what? You're probably right, bro. You're probably right. We do need to do.
Nayib Bukele here, the El Salvador.
Oh yeah, and they're the one with the Bitcoin dudes.
Oh, they are. That's right. Yeah,
That's the
you're
Bitcoin
so right about
guy.
that.
Look at that beard, bro. Yeah, and then he's just like, okay, man, thank you.
That's
and he
all
just
he
walked off.
That's so interesting. You think he recognized you or something?
I think he heard us just talking about everything going on in the world.
Gotcha.
But it's just so weird. And Scott's like, what was that? I'm like, it's called my life.
He probably didn't have anybody to talk to at home. Or
Yeah.
something.
And he's just like, hey, man. It was so funny, dude.
I like talking to random people sometimes.
Dude, get weird, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you.
As long as I'm not getting shower stabbed, I'll sit in the chaos, bro. I'll sit in the chaos.
I had to tell somebody to shut up at the Top Gun movie the other night.
Oh, snaps,
We were like
Johnny.
15 minutes into the movie, and this old lady comes in, just talking at full volume at the beginning of Top Gun, one of the greatest movies of all time. She comes in, oh my God, the movie's already started. Like, I swear, that's exactly how loud she was and what she sounded like. And I hear her walking like, oh, I don't see our seats anywhere. That's because it's dark. You're 20 minutes late for the movie.
Johnny,
she gets to the row and she goes, is this row 13? Do you know where seat 6 at full? Dude, in a quiet part of the movie where he's like a little sad for some reason. I'm spoiling anything.
Yeah.
And then I just go, shut up, like that.
Now, Johnny, did you do the no look? Did you do the no look? Shut up, or did you look right at her?
I looked.
Did you go?
She couldn't. It was
shut
dark.
up, or did you go? Shut up.
It was dark. She couldn't see me. I mean, it was. But
did you,
but
Johnny? But did you do it like you didn't want her to know you said it, so you looked forward, or did you like look that way?
I went, shut up, like that.
Okay.
And she goes, you know what she does? She goes, why don't you come make me? And I just went, good point.
You said that.
And everybody laughed. It was we really cracked up the theater, but
nothing's better than when you say something really loud in a movie theater and everybody laughs.
It worked, yeah, it worked. But
which now I understand why hecklers think they gotta get something, right?
Yeah, but she was heckling the movie.
I remember there was a movie that Tori Spelling was in, and it was a preview at the beginning of a big movie.
Okay.
And it ended, and I just yelled, see you at Blockbuster, and the whole fucking movie theater started laughing.
That's so good, man. That's so good.
So the last thing, Johnny, when you're flying, and you're using the public bathroom, do you have problems with using the handicapped stall?
No, not really. No,
I don't either, dude.
No.
I don't care.
No, it's just so unlikely that there's, and I'm usually in and out fast.
But let's say somebody wheelchair shows up, do you fake a handicap?
That's like, that's a Curb episode, right? Where
really?
He goes, yeah. He goes, what should I do? And the handicap goes, you wait. So then the next time he's in the bathroom, the handicap guy's in the regular people bathroom, and he comes out, and Larry goes, you wait. Like that to him. But yeah, it's, dude, I don't have much of a problem with that, honestly.
I don't either,
especially if it's,
and it's the cleanest bathroom. They're not getting any action.
There's also often a sink in there, so you can do your whole hand wash and everything and get out.
Well, John, did you see that I was at the Dayton Funny Bone in Ohio, and they had a business desk in the shitter, which I appreciate.
I saw that photo. Yeah, I'll pull that up. Hold on.
Which I really
What
did
was that
appreciate.
about, though? What was that?
I don't know, man.
That wasn't the green room, though, right?
No, well, it was the bathroom to the green room.
And there was a desk in there.
In there, yeah.
Like, somebody takes a big, hot, steaming shit to just be doing what going over there?
Someone's just like, I want to be alone even more than I am in the green room. What if it was like treated like a library, and like every time you fart shit, someone was like, shit, and they went back to working like they're studying for a job?
It's just some like 13-year-old girl in there trying to study for her finals or something.
Look at that,
That's
dude.
so funny.
That is like somebody.
I wonder what's in that thing. Like, what is that?
I don't know, but it's like almost like that's almost a prison cell, right? In a weird way.
You know what one good thing is about public restrooms is they put drains in the middle, so you can just go in there with like a pressure washer and just hose everything down.
Or you can just pee into that hole.
If you're
right? If you're just feeling saucy.
You know some drunk motherfucker has done that before.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
And that drunk motherfucker is probably the headliner.
Oh, I already liked this post for you. There you go.
Oh, Johnny, thank you, dude.
You're welcome. How was that show, the Dayton?
Johnny, Dayton, the Return to Crime, it was great. It was great.
Now I wanted to get in this last week, but we went 3 hours and we didn't have time. I mean, we talked so much. What you had a beef going on formerly with the people.
The last time I was in Dayton at the Funny Bone, it was about over 15 years ago. And what happened was this manager named Doc, who knows if he's even live now.
Doc, like he's a doctor?
No, his name was Doc, and he was managing there. And I had this guy, I forget what his name is. I want to say his name is Kenny Johnston. I don't know. I think that might be his name, but he was my feature.
Okay.
And I just got my show on Spike TV, so I was starting to go around, I was doing the road. And this guy, this feature was a garbage man. He was just a garbage dude. And I think that's his name. If it's not his name, I apologize. If it's another comic's name, and I'm not talking about you, this guy's like a used car salesman now. But like this guy would run the light constantly, and like I used to hate that. I'm a weird guy, dude. I'll let you do a lot of shit on the road when you're working. I don't even need crush, not crush. I don't care, dude. Fail, bomb. I don't care. Just you do you. Two things I don't like. I don't like crowd work for my feature. Because because when you do crowd work the whole time, right? They expect for the next time to go up there and just do Q&A too, and it just
also this expectation of the audience talking is already set.
Yeah,
right?
and it's like, dude, if I want to go on the road with Larry King, I'll take on Larry King on the road. If I want a fucking news question and answer hour, right? So I just go up there because my whole thing is if you want to get the headliner right, you got to fucking work on your act. Work on your act. Mm-hmm. And you can become headliner one day. The Q&A shit, I love crowd work's fine. Most of it's been said 1,000 times.
That's
right. But there's some guys who are great at crowd work. God bless them. Do it. Just you go headline your own show. My features, work on your act.
Have you seen a special though that was just crowd work that you thought this is
I
great?
think specials, crowd work specials.
You just got it's so much dependent on the energy in the room.
Well,
that
it's also
feel.
that if it's just a little YouTube one, it's fine. If it's
different, but
meant to be on Netflix, I'm not a fan of.
And there have been a few of those prominent ones that I just didn't.
It doesn't. It doesn't work.
Doesn't translate, right?
It doesn't.
Yeah.
So this feature is you're gonna love this, Johnny. So this feature is just running the light, and then I would get off stage, and then this motherfucker. And let me set this up too. I had been invited to headline the Funny Bone because someone had canceled a week before or a couple days before. So I was like a fill-in at this point, and I just started to work with my manager. And so I get asked to go in, and I'm doing it, and it's like he has a totally different crowd than me, but it's fine. So I do my weekend. I hate this feature. The feature. So I'm trying to sell shirts. As the feature's yelling at the crowd, "Hey, if you don't buy anything, keep walking." I go, dude, what the fuck are you talking about?
What an asshole. Wait, what were you? Okay, so 15 years ago, what were you selling shirts that were what were
I
they?
was selling CDs.
Okay.
I wasn't selling. I was just trying to sell CDs.
Okay. I didn't know if you had a podcast. No podcast at all back then.
Not at this point. No podcast.
No podcast.
Just had a TV show on Spike TV called The Wild World of Spike.
I remember you talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I watched that show.
I mean, dude, did you?
Spike
by the way,
Spike used to be great. By the way.
Yeah, and then it went to stupid because they're like, guy stuff has to be like tits and people farting, and that's all guys want to watch, right?
Yeah, they fucked that channel up.
Oh yeah,
that channel was great
because this was the beginning of cultural Marxism, where it was like the dumbing down of everybody, and Viacom just goes completely retarded, right?
Was that owned by Viacom? I didn't
Yeah,
know.
Spike TV was owned by. It was part of the Viacom.
They had the death touch. Viacom did. I mean, they.
Yeah, well, MTV, Comedy Central, Spike TV, they all just went stupid woke, right? So, did I ever tell you that I got that show? Me and Steve. Did I ever tell you how I got that show, Johnny?
No.
No,
I
I
don't
have
think
so
so,
many
no.
stories to tell. Save that story. Okay.
About how you got the Spike TV.
Yeah,
show.
I have.
I've definitely never heard that.
I have so many stories to tell, Johnny. Do you want to hear it?
I do. Yes.
Okay. So Steve Byrne and I have been
I'm
traveling.
worried we'll forget. It might not come up again.
So Steve Byrne and I have been traveling the world together, right?
Yeah.
We've been doing shows in like USOs and all. We went to China, and one day Steve Byrne had been asked to audition for this show that they had.
Called.
We didn't know what the name
okay,
was,
not
but
that-
he wanted to come down, and the guy goes, "If you have a comedy buddy, bring him." So Steve's like, "Hey man,
Were
I got
you close with Steve Byrne like that? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, that's so yeah. So, and I'll tell you why Steve have I said on here why Steve said we stopped being close?
I haven't. I don't
Okay,
know.
I'll get into that at the
I
end
didn't know
of the
you were
story.
ever close with him.
Okay.
I've heard you talk about him a lot, but I didn't realize.
No,
you guys were close.
we traveled the world together.
No shit.
And then so Steve and I, Steve invites me down. He drives me to the audition, and what they want us to do is make fun of these videos in real time. So I'm like, okay. So Steve and I are watching these videos, and it's people doing stupid stunts, right? And stupid stuff.
Wait, like that Rob Dyrdek show?
This was way before that.
But like that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
And
fine.
we're making fun of these videos and blah, blah, blah, blah. And the auditioner is not laughing at anything I'm saying. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm bombing Steve's audition. I'm bombing it.
Wait, he's laughing at Steve, but not you?
A little bit, but nothing at me.
Okay.
Nothing at me. Just no. And I'm like, oh my God. So I remember Ari Shafir said something, do something extraordinary so they remember you. And I go, hey, Steve. Steve looks around. I just go, whack. And I smack the fuck out of Steve, dude.
What?
And he goes, what? I go, yeah. I go, Steve, talk about this video while I hump this wall of hot chicks. And it was all this video of fucking they had put up pictures of women who had auditioned. And I just started humping the fucking wall, right? And the guy's like, okay.
They're like, this guy's crazy.
And he goes, okay, thank you. So and then the
You
whole
slap-
ride
did
home,
you
I'm like,
you slap a shit out of him?
yeah, I slapped him.
And he doesn't have that in him where he like comes back to that?
No, he goes, what the fuck, bro? I
'Cause there are a lot of guys
I didn't
you slap-
clock him.
Oh, okay.
You know, I just hit him.
There's some people you slap and you're going to have a problem.
Right.
Okay.
Well, if you just hit
I
me, I'd be
slap
like,
you-
dude, what the fuck?
Okay. I think you would have a fucking problem.
Like, if you try to break my jaw,
no,
I
but
would.
even if I just bitch slapped you, you would have a problem with that. I just
Why,
like
hey, John, you better not fucking try
But you know
that,
what I mean?
bro.
Like, I know my dad is somebody like he would reflex punch him in the face like as a snap. Like
I
that.
gotcha. I gotcha, Johnny.
Interesting.
So, anyways, he smacks me. I mean, I smack him. Whole ride home.
That's so funny.
I am driving, apologizing to him for bombing
Is he mad at you?
No, he's not. He's like, dude, don't worry about it. It was great. Steve's the best. So we drive, go home. A week later, I get a call because I thought I bombed it. And he goes, hey, man.
Wait, is the guy from the audition?
Yeah, he goes, hey, I'm the guy that you auditioned for in Spike TV. Are you interested in doing a show? I go, what? He goes, yeah, we liked your tape. I go, you did laugh one time. He goes, oh, yeah, I did. He didn't, dude. So do you know why I got the show? Because somebody turned it down. Do you know who turned down the role?
Who?
Ben Glebe.
Really? That's
Ben
funny.
Glebe had turned down the role for Spike TV because he had a holding deal or something
You guys
somewhere.
aren't anything alike. That's so interesting.
I know, which is really weird, right? So
Still
I
running for president. Ben
So
Glebe?
I get the gig, right? And I go down to do the audition. I go down. They're like, I'm going to meet. And this is where I meet Jason Ellis and Kid Cope for the first time in my life.
Okay.
So I meet them and we sit down. And they're like, okay, so here's what we want you guys. This is what you guys are going to do. I go, what? You guys are going to do your own stunts. I go, what?
Like
Yeah.
Jackass?
Yeah.
So you had no idea what you
I had no idea
so funny.
I was going to audition for a stunt show.
Wait, so they had you. The audition was you doing like a talking head thing for videos, but the show was a stunt show.
Yeah,
that's so weird.
So they combined Jackass with, I don't know if it was the first of its kind, but making fun of clips on the internet.
But you would do the stunts, then make fun of the stunts,
And then we would pick one and go, let's do that stunt.
Oh, okay. So you would watch clips, then be like, we're going to do that now.
Yeah.
And that's kind of interesting.
It was like, dude,
I like that.
This is Johnny. This is LA, Hollywood. This is how fucked up Hollywood is. We were the #1 original programming on Spike TV. And the CEO got stepped down. A new CEO came and got rid of the show.
That's terrible. Well, that channel just went right in the toilet.
Yeah.
He couldn't have done that well.
Right. So
How
I
long
did
did that
my own
last for?
stunts. We did one full season.
Do you have any of that footage?
Yeah. I mean,
would
you
love
can
to
find it
watch
on the
that.
internet
I'd
anywhere.
love to check that.
So
So
anyway.
who was on it? It was you, Jason Ellis, and then his buddy?
Kid Cope, my friend.
Wait, Steve didn't even get the gig? Steve Byrne?
Well, Steve right after that got the Wedding Crasher show where I met, that's where I met
Wedding Crasher
Gav.
show?
Yeah, where they were like crashing weddings.
Is that based on the movie? Is it like related to the movie or
I
something?
think in a way,
'Cause
yeah,
that movie
but
was huge.
they
That
were.
was-
It was like a hidden camera wedding show.
Oh, interesting. It's funny. That movie, there are like 3 or 4 movies from that era that really kind of turned comedy. That was like a turning point. It was Old School,
Yeah,
40-Year-Old Virgin,
Yeah.
Wedding Crashers,
Yeah.
and
and we all know I bombed in front of the entire cast of Wedding Crashers, right?
Oh, really? No, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Okay, I can't tell all the stories
Go
here,
on,
Johnny.
but you can tell that one.
No, I'm not. I'll tell that another time.
Fuck you. Tell me the
no,
story.
No. I'm going to tell you
Okay.
another time because
We're not
I
gonna
want to
remember
finish
that.
that.
I'm gonna write it down.
The reason that Steve and I weren't close, I guess, from what he told me, was that I had. So I had the Naughty Show podcast, and we were at Playboy Radio, and I had them on. I had
Wait, who's
Steve.
them? Okay.
I had Steve. I had Sebastian Maniscalco and Brett Ernst came on because we were all friends. And on the show, I told Steve something I never told him before. That when we were performing together in Dallas at the Improv, the Arlington Improv, Steve ordered a chicken sandwich and left it there. And when he left, I fucked his chicken sandwich, right? And then watched him eat it.
That's shitty. That's really shitty. Wait, that's shitty because you only did that for you. Like if you did that, it's like, hey, I'm gonna do a big prank, guys, and you were taking a selfie and you had the hidden camera footage. You did that for an audience of you. That's like some psycho shit, dude. I can see why. I understand why I might not talk to you anymore.
Well, it sounds like you're gonna quit the show like 5 times now. So Steve didn't talk to me for he stopped talking to me. He got mad at me.
How long ago before you told him that did that actually happen?
What do you mean?
Like when you told him that, how long after it happened, the sandwich thing happened, was it that you told him
Like
about
a
it?
year.
And even though it was a
2
year
years,
ago,
2
he was
years,
still
2
mad
years.
about it.
No.
2 years.
So I mean, I haven't done the Playboy Radio thing in 5-6 years.
No. But I'm saying when you told Steve, how much earlier, like
about a year and a half.
and he was still that mad about it. Huh?
Oh
That he stopped
yeah.
talking
Well,
to
he
you.
stopped talking. He stopped hanging out. He stopped
When did you find that out? That was why? How long after that?
when he started doing a show with Brian Callen. He brought it up, and he's like, "Hey, should we tell everybody why I stopped talking to you for a little while?" I go, "Oh, you stopped talking to me for a little while? I didn't know that." "Oh yeah, because you had sex with my chicken sandwich." I'm like, "Oh, that's why." I thought like I did something.
Is that just kind of who you were back, or is that a Coke thing? What is that?
I thought it was just it was a thing, and I thought it was funny to do.
But just for you, you didn't tell anybody.
No,
or-
I mean I did. I told him on my radio show.
But a year and a half. So obviously it wasn't
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
That was just that you thought of it while you were sitting with him on a radio show,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Oh." But at the time,
Yeah.
it was just for your pleasure.
Yeah,
You did
it
that.
made me laugh.
Some people just want to watch the world burn. You're one of those people. I
Yeah.
just realized, yeah.
Yeah.
Some people just want to fuck people's sandwiches.
Chicken sandwich.
Oh, God. You just put your whole dick in there, huh? And just a flaccid, you just flopped your flaccid prick into his chicken sandwich. Did you get mayo on it? You fucking criminal. I mean, that's just... You slapped the shit out of him, and then you put your dick in his sandwich to thank him for getting you your TV show.
Okay, you know what, Johnny? Now you talk about that, maybe I should apologize to Steve. I'm gonna call him right now. I'm gonna call Steve.
You haven't apologized yet? That's worthy of an apology.
Real quick.
All right.
Johnny, I'm really upset that you're upset about it.
I wouldn't say I'm upset.
He's not answering the phone.
I am disappointed, I'd say.
I'm just sad that you're sad about that. It really is.
I mean, you guys did all fuck a donut on Punch Drunk and then Fight Nanny ate it, but she knew about it. That was consenting. So.
And she's into dick, so it's not that crazy.
Yeah. You're pointing out more reasons why what you did was not that cool.
So that's it.
How old a person were you when you did that?
Were you 30? Into my probably 30s.
Okay, so an adult, a full ass adult, we would say.
Yep. So Johnny, I was just in Ohio. It was a great time. Had a lot of fun in Ohio.
Did you ever say what Doc did to you? No, we didn't finish that.
Oh, so anyways, let me finish that story. So
please,
I do the funny bone. This feature's a piece of shit. Probably a good guy now, but then was an asshole. And so I get done. And he drops me off at the airport, and I leave. So then I get the review from the club, and the club and the roof. Here's the literal review, Johnny. Most crowds loved him. The crowds loved him. The staff loved him. The local radio thought he did great. The problem is, are you ready? The mystery shopper didn't like him, and.
What's the mystery?
So my manager's telling me this. I go, what do you mean the mystery shopper? He goes, yeah, mystery shopper didn't like him. I go, what?
Who the fuck is that?
So apparently, at the time of the Dayton Funny Bone, I don't know if they still do it, but they were giving away free tickets, and the only agreement was if you got free tickets, you had to fill out a survey. So the person who got free tickets didn't like my show and loved the feature, hated me.
So the one person there who didn't pay anything.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's why you know that these comedy clubs back then were fucked up. So that's why I say when I go back to the scene of crime.
And wait, so they use that as some kind of like evidence to not book you or something in the future?
Yeah.
That's
so then later on, this feature is working with Steve Trevino, and Steve Trevino watches this feature do Brett Ernst's Pink Lemonade bit.
Wait, the guy you were talking about doing crowd work for you. Okay.
So Doc had him back.
That's funny.
Who turns out that he's a joke thief, or was at the time.
Why are you so concerned about not offending Scott Anderson or whatever the hell his name was? I don't know. You tried to come up with his name and you couldn't
Kevin
remember.
Johnston?
Kevin Johnston. I don't know how I got Scott.
I'm not. Well, because what if he changed his life and he's a different guy now, and he's like, that's not me anymore.
These are still facts, though. I mean, this is what
these
he did
are
back
facts,
then.
and he could come on and argue with me all fucking day. Okay. I don't care, but maybe he changes who he is.
Okay. Well,
but the point is that Doc is a dog shit human being, and now he's not there anymore. And the truth is that you run into that a lot when you do these. Like, there's an amazing amount. Like, now I do the clubs. These guys are all great. Once in a while, you run into some crazy fucking people.
What,
I remember I did the Funny Bones in Syracuse on a weekend. Me and Chad Zumach, and it was a Wednesday during a snowstorm, and 50 people showed up, right? And I was just like, fuck, man, 50 people in a snowstorm. So they had capped me at $400 I could make. $400 at this comedy show. $400. But I didn't care because I just want to do a show near my parents. So I was like, yeah, $400. They had sold only so many tickets at this, and this was like 12, 13 years ago.
I would think in a snowstorm that would be pretty good, though, right? 50.
That's what I'm saying, Johnny. So, but they capped me at 400. I have to make my money, pay Chad out of that, and if I had an opener, they had to get their money out of that 400.
Yeah.
Right?
It's fucked up, man.
So I do the show. I'm happy with the show. I get done, and the manager's like, we kind of wish there were more people here. I go, well, I'm making $400, and you could have made a lot more money. So, you should have pushed it. And they go, that's not how it operates. I go, and that's why your room is empty. I'm capped at $400. You had 50 people out there. You made your money back plus more. So you should have been pushing it. Well, that's not our job. I go, and that's why your room is half empty.
That makes
which
so much
is
sense.
why a lot of these comedy clubs on the road have to fucking paper rooms because they don't even. A lot of these
so they want you to what? Go and do local radio and shit like that.
They
when
want
you're
me, and
I
even
gotcha.
today they act like that. Some of these places.
That's so funny.
It's like, listen, man, the days are done. You have to push product. And there's clubs that do it, like the Comedy Store, the Improv does it here. The House of Comedies are great at it. They fucking hustle at selling tickets. That's how you get people in the room. If you have to make, if you could make more money than the comic, you should be working harder than the comic to promote. There's no reason why a comedy club shouldn't have a social media presence. It's cheap.
For sure. Yeah.
It's freaking ridiculous. So I go to so I'm doing the Funny Bone in Columbus. Fucking great club. Beautiful. Columbus is beautiful. Johnny, Columbus is beautiful.
I've never been.
It's gorgeous.
I've heard it's really
Columbus,
nice.
Ohio is gorgeous. And now you understand why Ohio State is as good as Ohio State is. And it makes you gotta really wonder, and I know I'm gonna get in some trouble, if you look at how shitty Austin is with all the homelessness and the wokeness, maybe that's why Texas Longhorns football hasn't been able to compete lately. You ever think about
I
that?
haven't thought about that, but yeah.
Like if you were bringing your kid or your kids there and you're going around and you can go to a place like fucking Columbus that's looks like Pleasantville. Or you can go to Austin that's a woke shithole. Like, where are you going to go play?
It's not a shithole. Austin's nice.
Austin's a shithole, bro. The people, a lot of great comedy clubs going on there.
Dude, that whole
Come
barbecue
on, dude.
scene's amazing.
Okay, that's
though.
fine, Johnny. But
What's
literally,
the shithole about, though? What do you mean?
dude, have you seen the homeless situation?
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I
And how
forgot about
woke it is? It's LA over there. That's why I don't get it. It's just LA over there.
Well, I think you got but I think the thing is, it's still in Texas, so you get the state of Texas vibe, but you also get the city.
all
arts
the
vibe.
liberals move there, so it becomes what you hate about
But
all these
anywhere
liberal
you're gonna
cities.
get that art scene is you're gonna have to deal with those
Shithole.
the fucking liberals. Yeah.
I'll still move there, maybe, but shithole.
It's interesting.
It's not like if I'm moving to Dallas, I'm not moving to Austin.
Obviously, if you're moving to Dallas, you're not moving to Austin.
Okay.
That's confusing the shit out of me.
Okay,
My head
John.
hurts after hearing you say that.
Okay, thank you, Johnny.
If I'm moving
Write
to
that
Australia,
time down. Cut that.
If I'm moving to Australia, I'm not moving to England.
Thank you for not cutting that, Johnny. Listen, if I'm moving to Texas, I'm not going to move to Austin. I'm going to move to probably Dallas or Corpus Christi, where my friend lives. But so I'm in Columbus, and it's so nice. And so game 1 is going on of the NBA Finals, and I'm Howie are trying to find a place to go. Right, to watch it. So we go to one place, the only place that's open, and that is a Black Buffalo Wild Wings. You ever been to Black Buffalo Wild
You
Wings?
mean like for black people?
It's a Buffalo Wild Wings that's all black.
Oh no, I never have. No.
Yeah.
They're always mixed when I'm.
This one
mostly
all
white.
black.
Okay.
So you walk in and it says, wait to be seated. If you wait to be seated, you will never be seated. Ever. You will sit there forever. We sat there for 10 minutes waiting for somebody to sit us. Nobody sat us. I just saw an empty seat. I'm like, let's go sit down. So we go to sit down, and I look around like, where's our waitress? Oh, she's sitting there eating with some people in the corner, right?
She's black too. Everybody's black.
Everybody's black. There's a couple white couples, but it's a black staff.
Do you
Everybody's
think you're
black.
not getting service because you're not black? You think?
I don't know. Black Buffalo Wild Wings doesn't give a fuck. Okay, they don't care. So I tell this story. I talk about this the next day at my comedy show. This woman comes up to me, and we're talking, and she tells me she used to work at a Black Buffalo Wild Wings, right? And
So this is a real thing in Ohio, huh?
She was the only white person there, and this is a true story. She goes, one day I'm serving, and I only lasted there 3 days. She goes, I was serving this woman at the Black Buffalo Wild Wings. Is like, there's not enough tequila in my margarita. She's like, yeah, well, it's a measured
those
pour.
things are pre-measured.
She goes, nope, there's not enough tequila in this margarita. So they're like, if you want more tequila, you're gonna have to buy another shot. And she's like, no, you're gonna put more tequila in my margarita, right? And I'm like, damn, dude. She's like, it got crazy. Dude, she went so nuts, this giant black woman. They had to call the cops.
What happened to customers always right, you know?
I would have just been like, give me the fucking bottle.
Yeah,
there
just
you
give
go.
it to
Call the day, right? Save it. We're like fighting over a shot of tequila. They tasered her. They tasered this woman because she wouldn't calm down about a shot of tequila.
Just screaming on the ground, I want more tequila!
Yeah, Johnny, I've never, some people have almost gone to jail because of too much tequila, not enough tequila, right? Like, right? So she said they put out a crime scene. They had the rollout crime scene, and where all the tasers hit, they had to mark and catalog.
I wonder if they did like a big circle, which was actually just taping off where she laid on the ground. You know?
Yeah, for sure. But Johnny, we've talked about that. Like all the girls at the Black Buffalo Wild Wings all have the giant nails. And you remember we looked at that one girl said that they remember how they wipe their butts. You remember we looked at that video?
Oh yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, you just do this."
Yeah, it's gross.
But that's not how they do it. Johnny, what they do is they take toilet paper
That's what I would think,
around their hands, like Dorme Origato, and they saw their butt cheeks. That's how they do it.
Like that guy outside my window.
Yeah, they saw their butt cheeks. That's how they wipe their butts with those giant nails, by sawing. And that's why black chicks are so good at twerking, because they've been sawing their butt cheeks.
I'm glad I know that now. Thank you.
Johnny, you're welcome. But Johnny, so finding out about how girls wipe their butt cheeks went down a real rabbit hole. Guess what my new rabbit hole on YouTube is?
I know I couldn't possibly guess. Not in a million
Black
years.
people getting their hair cut.
What?
I love watching
Wait, what? Like shapes and stuff like that?
No, well that too, but they'll do transformations. Have you ever watched haircut transformations on YouTube?
Haircut transformations.
Yes, dude. I could watch those for
Black people though.
But black people are the best, Johnny. When you watch black people get their hair cut.
Hold on. I gotta see what you're talking
No,
about.
you gotta see what's going on. Okay. I gotta tell you to look at my favorite guy. I have a favorite barber on the internet.
You have to. How do you have enough time on your hands to watch this shit with all the podcasts you
Johnny, please stop, okay? I'm just trying to watch people.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, like, when do you find the time to even watch this with all the podcasting you do all the time?
Johnny, I gotta show you my favorite cut, dude. This is insane what I watch.
These guys are real artists, though. These guys who cut hair.
Oh, Johnny, they're
so talented.
Good, dude.
It requires real, like, concentration and a steady hand.
Sure.
It's almost like being a surgeon.
For sure, Johnny.
I wish I had the kind of hair. You know, this is one way where you people get over on us whites, is that you can do more with your hair.
Johnny, there's this guy called 360 Jeezy. Will you look him up?
360.
360 Jeezy, dude. Go to his
I'm
videos.
not subscribed.
Go down. Dude, you got to subscribe to 360.
Just tell me which video to
Johnny, go down.
I don't want this shit showing up in my recommendations.
Johnny, keep going down. You got to see this one.
My brother looking rough.
Go down. Go down. Dude, there's this one that is so insane. His cut. You got to keep going down. We got to find
Barber's
it.
Gone
Dude,
Wild.
look at, no, keep going. That one's crazy
This one?
right there. Go down even more. Go down even more. Go down even more. Go down even more. Keep going. I got to find
Black
it.
people have so many different options with their hair. Like, they can do all kinds of shapes and different systems.
Dude, they do so
like
much
mazes
crazy. Just keep. Oh yeah, they could do the nativity scene and shit like that. Keep going down. I'm trying to find this guy's haircut. It's the craziest haircut I've ever seen in my life.
These are all pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but there's this one this guy
Look at
does.
this. 99-cent store products jack my waves up.
Yeah, dude, this guy's so good. Keep going down.
He came in with this slanted line. They'd probably make fun of my hair.
Johnny, I would love to watch him do your
this,
hair.
look at this.
Keep going down.
Look at this.
Johnny, you don't even know what's happening, bro. What's about
I don't feel like you know what's happening.
I want to find this one guy. It's the best haircut transformation I've ever seen. Let's see if we can find him.
You just sit around watching this shit.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty great. But Johnny, I learned something about black haircuts because I've been watching black haircuts all the time.
Did you watch that?
Paint their corners.
What, to get them sharp?
They airbrush them like in darker to get a better boop, beep, boop.
I believe that. Did you watch that Chris Rock documentary called Black Hair?
I did not.
It's kind of interesting. There's a lot going on there.
But Johnny, this guy 360 Jeezy is the best hairstylist.
If this is not the best fucking hair video I've ever seen in my life, I'm gonna have a
Johnny,
real problem.
it's so good. It's so good.
We're probably gonna get a fucking takedown. This guy's probably got
All right, then take it
an
off.
army of attorneys.
Take it off,
It would
then.
just be a Rockfin specialist.
Look at this, what this guy does.
all this music.
Look how he starts right here, Johnny. Look how it ends.
What is he spraying on him?
I don't even know, bro.
This is your best. I mean, I saw all kinds of weird shapes and stuff, and you're telling
Johnny,
me this
it's
is the best
so,
transformation.
dude.
ever.
I'm telling you, I don't even know if this is 360 Jeezy, but this dude goes off, bro. It's so crazy, man.
So this is not even the guy you said was the greatest guy of all time.
I don't even think this is the great.
I had
this
to
isn't
cut my
three-
own hair during the pandemic, by the
Did
way,
you?
with clippers a couple of times.
Did you get better at it? Did you get good at it?
It was okay.
It's so crazy watching him do this, dude.
And then I realized I was being a fucking idiot. And hey, it wasn't me. Nobody was cutting hair around that time. It's the
Yeah, I
problem.
mean, dude, you had people like for $100, I'll come to your house. I'm like, what are you, a bomb? Fucking.
Finally, my lady started doing it again. Lovely Marina from Georgia.
Oh, how much you paying, John?
She's worried about Vladimir invading Georgia now.
Oh, I don't think he will. Do you? I don't think he will.
They all do, but they're afraid.
Look at this, dude. They got to put
What
this.
is that shit?
They relax it. They got to relax
To straighten it out?
Yeah, they got to relax it so he can go to work.
Oh, it's like chemicals. And
Dude,
stuff.
it's the best. Johnny, you can just watch these videos all day.
You can just watch these videos all day. I got shit to do.
Johnny, dude, listen to me, man. This is important stuff. Watching black people get their
You
hair
don't
cut.
even have black hair. Like,
Johnny,
what,
I'm
you
thinking
can't
about
even-
becoming a barber and just going to black barber shops and just
cosmetology
doing the
school.
work.
You're gonna go to cosmetology. You
Just
and
doing-
like a
giving
bunch
back
of
to the
17-year-old
community.
girls that didn't want to go to college, sitting there learning how to do hair.
Yeah, giving back to the community. Johnny learned
Oh,
to cut
here you
black
go. He's
hair.
painting, right? This is what you're talking about? Painting?
No. You don't even understand, Johnny.
Well, what the fuck's he doing? He's painting, right?
No, but what he's doing there is setting the line, Johnny. Maybe he is painting. Maybe he is painting it. Look at that. Is that? Oh, he is painting it.
Well, it looks kind of ridiculous to me.
Johnny, let him go to work. You don't question the artist till the art is done.
Did you see that somebody threw some cake or something at the Mona Lisa?
Yeah, what a piece of shit that guy was.
What a weird thing.
So now they have to figure out how to fucking undo it. But Johnny, you just go to a point where he does the corners.
What do you mean the corner? Like
The
the
top
temples?
up here,
The temples?
you
Okay.
watch, yeah. But they spray paint it. It's so crazy how they they airbrush their corners.
This is the most boring shit I've
What,
ever
Johnny?
seen in my life.
I watch this all day. I love this. Dude, look how cool that is. Look
Don't
at this.
you have-
Look.
Airbrush.
They spray paint the
Airbrush.
corners.
It's not spray paint. It's airbrush. It's not spray paint.
They're spray paint. It's
airbrushing.
Look at that. Holy shit, dude. That is so crazy, bro.
Don't you
Look at
have
that.
fucking children? Like what? And you're watching this shit.
Johnny, I work hard.
I mean, props to these guys. It's hard work, but I can watch like one of these videos and be like,
I
oh,
watched like
wow.
20 of them today.
Yeah.
Look at that, dude. Look at that.
That looks fake to me though. Must be what LeBron gets done too. By the way, when he comes in looking like he's got hair
That
again.
doesn't look fake. That looks good as shit.
Nobody's
bro.
hair looks like that, dude.
Yeah, well, this guy's does now.
I mean, it looks like he's wearing a helmet.
Johnny, I'm sorry.
It looks like
but-
he's wearing like a
Johnny,
bike
I'm
helmet.
sorry, but that's awesome, and you suck.
Look at that, dude. That does
Johnny,
not
you
look at that.
suck.
Look at it right
Johnny,
now.
you suck.
Tell me that looks natural.
That looks totally natural.
He
It
looks like an
badass.
android. He looks like an android he looks like Data from
Johnny,
Star Trek.
yes, in the future there will be black androids. Okay, understand that. These guys come in looking
All right,
fucking
that's enough
shady
of
as
that.
shit.
That's enough of that.
Why?
Because it's boring. But first of all, most
That's
of the
fine, Johnny. You don't have to watch it.
Most of the people
but I
listen
enjoy
to this
them,
show.
Johnny. I enjoy
Sam,
watching black people get their haircuts.
2 out of 3 people that consume this show listen to it.
Yeah.
So this is nothing for them.
Well, I'm trying to talk, but you're just yelling it's boring. And that's not very supportive of me and my interests. I'm supportive of you and your interests when you do some stupid ass Dean Smith fucking story. I'm like, oh, Johnny, that's
interesting. That was
interesting.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you watch that? That
No,
was
I did
impressive.
not, Johnny, because I don't care
So you don't
about
have it?
North Carolina basketball.
You don't have to care
I
about
care
North
about
Carolina.
black people getting their
Did
haircut.
you really not
now,
listen
if
to
there's a doc about how North Carolina basketball players get their haircut, I'll fucking watch
Did you really
it.
not listen to it?
I didn't.
Okay. What happened was Dean Smith was at practice and Maktar Njai was like fucking up a lot. And so Smith kicked him out of practice and then called him over and said, Maktar, we got to talk a little bit. And Maktar Njai wouldn't look him in the eyes. He just kept looking at the ground. Maktar Njai is African. And Dean Smith goes, Maktar, look at me when I'm talking to you. And Maktar wouldn't do it. He kept looking down. And then finally he goes, Coach Smith, in my culture, it's rude to look in the eye of an elder. And he goes, oh, okay. And he walks away. And then like 3 days later, Maktar gets a call from Africa. His mother calls and says, Maktar, baby, there's some white man here. He say he from North Carolina, from your school. And he's like, what? Who is there? And he goes, I don't know. His name Bill Guthridge. He's in Africa. He's been here all week. Dean Smith sent Bill Guthridge, his top assistant, to Africa to learn about his culture so that shit wouldn't happen again, so that he could learn how to coach this guy.
Oh man, that's why Bill Guthrie got the job after he left.
Yeah,
He's
well,
like,
he was always going to get the job, yeah, because he was the next guy up. But isn't that crazy?
that is crazy.
Send him to Africa for a week the
Yeah.
next day.
I would love
Imagine
to know
being
how
Bill
they get their
Guthridge.
haircuts over there. That's what would interest me. Okay, Johnny, I was in Cleveland. Cleveland's great. The Hilarities is one of the best comedy clubs ever, right? So but I need to get a cup of coffee, and so I'm like, okay. Earlier today, I decided that I was just gonna go walk around, and then there's an ice cream place, and I get like, they're like, just people are eating ice cream. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta eat some ice cream. So I go and I get a double scoop. I'm like, oh, I'll get a scoop of mint chocolate chip. The girl behind the counter is super cute, so she's like, do you want just one or two? I'm like, okay, I'll get two. God damn it, lady. So I get the giant mint chocolate chip. I'm licking it. I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot. I'm lactose intolerant. And I eat this giant thing. I totally forgot that I was lactose intolerant. I eat all this ice cream. Suddenly, my butthole is beatboxing, bro. Beatboxing the whole time. Just, I'm walking around, fucking.
It's the best being outside where you can just.
Oh, just carpet bombing everybody, right? Yeah. Carpet bombing everybody. So I go back to my car sound, my butthole sounds like a shotgun, just go boom, boom, boom. And everyone's
like
ducking around
like
Cleveland. They're like, what?
One of those single engine planes passing overhead, you know, like.
Yeah. I mean, but it's like big pow, pow, pow.
Big ones.
I am farting, bro, around Cleveland. So it's coming close to showtime. I sold more tickets in Cleveland than I did anywhere else in Ohio. Thank you, Cleveland. Thank you, Hilarities, for always being a class act place. And I'm like, okay, I need to get coffee before the show badly. I just grab my wallet and go, and I start walking. And I'm just walking and I'm walking. And I'm like, where is there a coffee shop? Let me check. My phone. I left my phone back at my hotel room. So now I'm in the middle of a city where I don't know where I am. No phone.
That sucks.
That is the closest I'll ever get to living off the grid, by the way, is just being in a foreign city with no phone.
What happened to you have 2 phones, right? What happened to your other one?
I never leave the house with the social media phone. It always stays.
No, that's
up.
good. That's good discipline. Do you take it with you on the road though? You do.
Sometimes just to do the promotion stuff.
Okay.
So now I'm walking around Cleveland, lost. I'm sniffing grass, trying to figure out where the winds are going. I'm trying to read the stars for directions. It's 5 in the afternoon. There's no stars. I don't know where I am. I'm starting to question whether I'll see my children ever again. Who will raise my kids? I'm starting to think about that because I am going to live off the land of Cleveland. I'm now Cleveland. I'm homeless at this point. I'm Cleveland homeless. I'm living on the streets, running with gangs of Cleveland. The gangs of Cleveland. I am of the streets.
Of Cleveland. Okay. That's the
I
name
have
of
no
this
clue
episode,
where
The
I
Gangs
am.
of
I
Cleveland.
can't even find coffee. I go, there's a Starbucks. Oh, thank God there's a Starbucks. Oh, we don't take cash right now. We're only doing Starbucks apps.
Oh. They don't take cash.
Now I'm about to die of starvation.
That's the future, by the way. Get ready for that.
I thought that was illegal.
Nobody's taking. No. You made that up. I remember you saying that one. It's probably one of those people that came on. Like,
You
they have
made it
to
up, Johnny.
Accept this.
You made it up.
It's like those people who say you can pay with stamps or whatever. It's like, no. How'd you get back? Cab or something?
What happened was I joined a gang. I had to fight the leader. I became the leader of the gang, and together we searched the streets for my hotel. And we eventually found my hotel. And then I told them I quit the gang, and I put this guy in charge. And they ran off, and I hope to see them again and hope they thrive in the city of Cleveland streets. But Johnny, I was of the streets, and I ran those streets for about 20 minutes, okay? I ran the streets of Cleveland, and I was king of those streets.
Now, let's be honest. It was you and like 2 homeless schizophrenics, right? They were your gang.
Johnny, we did not judge, okay? But Johnny, it was gay pride in Cleveland.
Gay pride everywhere.
Yeah, gay pride everywhere.
God knows.
Thoughts and prayers to everybody who gets monkeypox, because according to the CDC, that's where monkeypox started.
It's not an STD, though. It's not an STD. That's what they keep telling us. Though it is mostly spread by homosexual sex, it is not an STD. That's what
I'm like, dude, are they just running out of scripts? Are they just grabbing old scripts? Can we use this one again? But anyways, Johnny, so can we go? Is there anything honestly worse in the world than the gay pride flag? It is this new like Atari graphic flag they have. Have you seen this thing?
Different. It's just not the rainbow.
Yeah, look
flag?
up the gay. No, dude, there's a new flag that
New
includes
flag.
everybody of everything that gets weird. And it's like,
Oh, I see.
And
With this shit right here.
yeah,
With
what
this
is like?
triangle
No,
going
it's
in?
even more. It's like you
this
can
thing?
find one that's got 1,000 different things going on.
Because I know this pink and the blue here is supposed to be like a trans thing. I don't know what brown is. Maybe that's people
who know?
who like.
Dude, we know what brown is. That's when somebody shits on your dick. That's what that is. Go down a little bit, bro. Johnny, look at that. Look at this.
It's called the Progress Pride.
But here's the thing. I have no problems with gay pride. You want to have pride in your gayness? Go have a great time. I don't care.
Yeah.
The question is like, why are these super creative people coming up with literally an 8-bit graphic fucking flag?
It's a little busy if you're supposed to be the ones with all the.
Yeah,
it's the
you're the
fashion
best
taste, yeah.
at creating fashion, and you couldn't create a fashionable flag. That's all I'm saying. Oh yeah, see how it's like everything? Look at that one down there.
Too many.
It's just too many.
It's too much.
What are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, just make
It's
one.
literally
we
about
just-
where it's the land of misfit toys. That's what it is.
We already have a flag for everybody. It's called the American flag.
Yeah, it's just
for
go
all
down.
the people
Let's
in
see if
America.
there's even more. Is that it? Yeah, look at that, dude. It's like what is that?
This is the new gay pride flag.
Oh, there's a new one.
What does that mean though?
Who knows? Those are for the new gays.
These are like the colorblind gays right here. This
Yeah.
is for the colorblind gays.
Those are
It's
for the
like
conservative gays. All right, Johnny, what are we
reviews.
at?
I think
Reviews.
we got
Let's
some
do
good reviews. Somebody asked me this week if we were going to do them. So, I
Time
thought we
for
would.
reviews. Time for reviews. Time for some fucking
We already
reviews.
have a thing for reviews, sir, and it's going to play now. All right. This is 5 stars from Ashlyn Rose. Ashlyn Rose says, you can officially say you've got at least 5 lady listeners now.
Boom!
I've been listening religiously since the start. Johnny and Sam's chemistry is second to none. I don't suffer from super heavy legs, but I enjoy hearing about Sam's struggles.
Thank you.
Thanks for the laughs and good vibes. If you ever need a woman sidekick, you know who to call. Please come to Tampa.
Dude, Dirty Tampa, we'll come. If you get filthy, we'll be there.
This is from James Dean's Sausage. I'm pretty sure that Sam is the pivot man in... I see this thing cuts off the subject, so I don't know what he's the pivot man in. And he says, I like... Oh, here we go. Okay, in the weekly circle jerk at the Elks Lodge.
Thank you, man. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean I'm the pivot man? What does that mean?
I think maybe you're the guy that is going both ways, like both hands are, I don't know, or you're the the guy they jizz on.
Google it. What is a pivot man in a circle jerk?
Okay, it's going to be like an Urban Dictionary situation on it. Oh, okay. A person who is the center of attention in a circle jerk, usually on his or her knees, pivoting around to service the circle jerker. So it's about what we thought there. I like it, this guy says. I have an imaginary picture of Woodard's girlfriend in my mind, and I like that too. Okay.
All right, Johnny.
He gave us 5 stars. We said we read it as 5 stars.
I'll take it.
RGB518 says, simulators, mount up. Johnny, Sam, I love the show, guys. The internet is lucky to have you. Johnny, love the balanced approach you have on both shows. Keeping things in check when Sam goes off the rails. Sam, I listened to all 47 of your podcasts, and I had the privilege to meet you when you were in Buffalo. I actually drove out from Albany and would love to get you and the crew out here in Albany, Saratoga, New York for a show. Appreciate all the information and entertainment you guys provide.
All right. Thank you, bro.
Shouts to
Thank you for listening to all 47 of them.
This is from MS10. Quickly, hey, Sam, what do you know about Rodney Carrington? He's one of my favorite comedians of all time, but I've never, ever heard his name in the millions of hours of podcasts I've listened to. I love your work, Sam, and Johnny, you're there too. So.
Now you have. You're welcome.
Do you know Rodney
Carrington? I think is a guitar comic, right?
No, well, no, he's see, if you weren't such an asshole, I would tell you that I grew up listening to Rodney Carrington. He was probably one of the first comedians I ever heard. He's dear penis, I don't like you anymore. You used to watch me shave. Now all you do is stare at the floor. Oh, dear penis, I don't like you anymore.
All right.
That's
Johnny.
That's
you can sing.
That's Rodney
poorly.
Carrington. Yeah, I can't sing.
But
he does like country music.
He's old school?
He's on like CMT. He's been around, dude. I was listening to him in middle school, bro. And he was
damn, okay.
But he's still hugely popular, but in that country music circuit, like that blue collar thing, and you just don't hear about him at all on the mainstream. And he's funny as fuck, man. I guarantee you he could go out in the club scene and kill. But
yeah, I'm sure.
He probably just sells out theaters. And he doesn't have to worry about
he's just crushing it, living his best life.
But no, him and this guy like Dan Wilson was another one of these guys that were just... So I remember the first... That's why Hicks impressed me so much, because he was the first guy who did his comedy with a Southern accent, but who was like mainstream. What are you doing there? What is that?
Trying to pop my ears.
Oh, you got what, from flying or something?
Yep.
That sucks. That's the worst.
Yeah, it does. Thank you, Johnny.
But yeah, that's why Hicks impressed me, because
you just made this guy's fucking life by talking about that comic.
Well,
congratulations,
about
Johnny.
Yeah,
that was that guy's Make a Wish.
But yeah, Hicks was like the first mainstream guy that I remember speaking with a Southern accent, and I was like, oh, Hicks, that's cool. This is from Zach 2000455654.
Oh.
Broken Sim, money every time. I've been here since the beginning, and it finally dawned on me while listening to the latest episode. This is my favorite podcast. I love it and all its atrocities. Sam and Johnny are the duo we didn't know we needed, but I couldn't imagine not having them now. Thanks for making my days better. Much love, Zach from PA. Shout out, Zach.
Thank you,
That's
Zach.
That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
Without you, we'd just be talking to ourselves.
Another 5 stars here from the best Grashel. Love it. Johnny and his sidekick Sam are the best. Loved his podcast. Cool, man. Cool. 5 stars. 5 stars from Oregon Mushroom Retreat.
Thank you.
This show is pretty good unless you have squid brains. then it's great, he says.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. We'll
What
take it.
happens when we find out the whole world was just inoculated with squid-like aliens? Oh, I see. Will we be able to fend them off as tentacles burst out of our once human skulls? Can these squid-like aliens transmit from human to human? He says in parentheses here, I have slept with a few, so I hope not. If you want answers to these questions and many more, then Broken Simulation is definitely not the show for you. That's right.
I agree.
5 stars from JJNYC114. Great alternative to tinfoil. Tinfoil was starting to make me anxious. This podcast is more easygoing and lighter. That's what you should say. That was your idea.
This show came from the fact that the comedy clubs are done and I need a place to work on new jokes. And we wanted to do something that the algorithms will enjoy.
That's it.
And even though we do swear a lot on this show, so probably it pisses everybody off.
Yeah, they have an option though on now. You can say, hey, we curse some, but we don't get into like too crazy. So
we don't do too much crazy.
I like Johnny and his chemistry with Sam really works well. This is from JS Tail 7543. Love the show. Sam is so entertaining. This is from
That was the best one yet.
I Heart Mexicans, I think is what that says. Hard-ons. Jay Nice has a great backup singer with this one. I think he's talking about you. I'm always rocking Broken Sim during happy time, quite literally the darkest times in my life. TFH saved my life. So keep rocking it hard with all the content.
Yes.
I'm glad to have fighters with me in the fight, taking on all the fucking woke and lizard people.
Yes, this
Right
guy
there.
gets it.
This is from James Brace PJ. Killing it. Sam and Johnny, you two are pieces of work. Port Jervis, New York, represent. Keep killing it. All your pods. Hashtag all your pods. He listens to all your pods.
All your pods. All your pods.
Okay, and this is a guy clarifying his last review. This is MJ96 Bulls, 5 stars. The sheriff of the fighter and the kid sub. Oh, remember that?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
we
so-
didn't read this last time?
No, but he's clarifying that earlier thing. So, okay, just clarifying my last review. I was friends with XG when I had Instagram, and I did not disclose that I helped run the sub to XG. That is what I meant. Okay. Love you guys. The shows are getting better. My wife listens to Tinfoil now. Next time you're in Northern California, I'll come by the show and say what's up. Peace. All right, we have so many here. This is from Overhard415. Awesome. I've been listening to Sam and Brian for a long time. I love the show. The topics are great. Keep keeping on. You keep my workday filled with laughs. Douchemaster 9000 5 stars says, talk about quality content. Johnny saying in his Hello Tushy sponsorship, he gives Tushy to his whole family. That's pretty hot, dude. Okay, I see what you're saying there. This is a guy who's into incest, apparently. I don't remember saying that, but we love Hello Tushy around here. JTRA 19, the best. Sam and Johnny are always terrific. Johnny, you don't think a young Jennifer Garner is hot? Check her out in Elektra. Seen it. You're wrong. She's not. She's cute. She's not
Johnny,
hot, though.
you're offensive. You've said some offensive shit
Most of
today.
the people agree with me.
That's
on that, by
the
way.
most offensive thing.
Most of the people agree with me.
Nobody agrees
No,
with
no,
you.
in the comments. Most of them. And think about this though. Her PR couldn't be worse right now, and she's still getting that many people saying she's hot. That means that I'm way right.
Amber Heard is so ridiculous.
You know, you already said she was hot. You can't now pretend for the sake of argument she's not hot. You already said she's really hot.
She's not as hot as she was.
No, she's not. No, not as hot as she was.
But who is? Who is as hot
Nobody
they
is.
were?
No, like you're 17. That's it.
Right?
You know,
It's like-
it never gets better.
My favorite thing about that trial is how the media is just like, oh my God, anti-feminism is so going nuts right now.
Well, you could tell what kind of media outlet, like what their slant was by how they put the headline on that. Because some of them were like, it's a draw between Amber, they tied in court.
yeah.
Both of them win.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
the ones that were honest were like, no, she owes him like $10 million. She lost.
And now is she broke? Is she
I don't
broke?
know. I hope so. Oh, well, they're going to appeal, so it'll be a long time.
Oh my, is she? She's
They're
got to
appealing.
appeal.
Her attorney already said she's appealing. Yeah, like immediately came out and said she was appealing. I'm sure their attorneys love this publicity. 5 stars, sweet girl. She says, yes, that's the subject. To answer your question, yes, I would definitely still report a guy with an 11-incher beating off to me on a plane. I think this one we did last week. Okay, so yeah.
Johnny, what are your thoughts on the Deshaun Watson?
I think the Browns are taking a hell of a risk taking this guy in, but until he's proven guilty in court, I can't say much about it.
How come he hasn't gone to court yet? How come there hasn't been any charges filed?
Yeah, that makes me doubt the whole thing. Yeah.
So I was with Howie Dewey in Ohio this whole weekend, and he was, down in Houston doing some work for some networks, and he was telling me that everybody you talk to in Houston thinks that the Houston owner set up Watson.
I believe that. Yeah, I've heard that too.
And
because it happened right around that time they started having problems.
So like he's what, 24, 25 at the time, pushing his way out. And you don't want that as an NFL. As the NFL, the whole NFL does not want 24, 25-year-old franchise quarterbacks.
They probably helped him clean up some of that shit too, so they knew about all of it. They probably helped him pay out, slide
to push their way out. They don't want that. Those guys come around once in a while and have one that young, that good. You don't want him setting a precedence to get pushed out, to leave. So Absolutely. They think he set him up. And, with the Tiger Wood things, when all these women came forward, most of them were lying about him. Most of them didn't hook up with Tiger Woods. They just were jumping on the bandwagon and try to get some money.
You see it, yeah, all the time.
Right? And what is the problem? Are we really having an issue with a guy getting hand jobs? Why do I hear people on NFL radio calling him a predator? Dude, are you telling me he's forcing his way on people? Or is he paying for sex? And why do we live in a society where we celebrate OnlyFans, but we get mad at guys who want to pay for it? Why? What is the issue? Now, morally, if you don't want to participate in prostitution, I understand. I understand it. Right? But are we going to treat it like it's a violent crime? People should be in jail for it? Morally, fine. You think it's a sin? Fine. That's something on you. I personally think prostitution is just a way to arrest poor people. Because when rich people do it,
yeah.
It's called escorting. It's called sugar dating.
Dude,
all right?
I talked about earlier. There's whole just websites where all these high-end chicks that charge $2,000 or whatever, it's just they're on Twitter. They're
if the cops really cared, they could go get them down.
Hey boys, I'm in New York this week.
Yep.
They're hot.
They're high-end rich girls doing it.
Yeah. Not the streetwalkers we're talking about
right?
on the show. Yeah.
So we're mad at him. We're saying he's a predator. Hey, how much fucking hand job money, how many babysitters did the hand job money get?
Oh, yeah.
How many diapers did the hand job money pay for?
These women that take these payoffs and then years later come out what? Did the money run out? Fuck, you took
these
the
girls
money.
Are you telling me he took it or did they do a business transaction? Dude, the NFL, Ray Lewis was fucking enshrined in the Hall of Fame after he was
murdered somebody.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Allegedly.
Isn't there a little that played in the NFL that was allowed to play after he committed vehicular homicide?
Yeah, there's some guy, yeah.
And we're getting mad at somebody who just wanted happy endings? Is that what the NFL's really doing? How many school supplies did hand job money buy? It's just ridiculous.
Well, the thing that confuses me about this whole thing is that couldn't Deshaun Watson work out a better system for this?
Dude, what kind of world do we live in where a pro athlete, a starting quarterback in a city of smoke shows has to pay for sex?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Or even has to, if maybe he wants to pay for it, but that has to do it in this sloppy way. They can't get him just a
Johnny,
woman on call. You know how you have an attorney that you pay them a retainer and they're your attorney?
Yeah.
He could totally afford to have a chick that her ass is just on retainer.
I think the NFL should have pussy on retainer.
It would save them a lot of
The
problems.
NFL should have pussy on retainer. They should have snatch on
They should
retainer.
have like a draft every year. You know, they just line these women. And they
Why not, dude? Lucrative career.
Waiver wire. You know, you get tired of one chick, you just put her out there on the waiver.
For sure,
Maybe guys
dude.
put some guys out there too.
I'm sure there's a couple dudes into that.
Sure.
I unsee, like, dude, every Super Bowl, the NFL should just have girls ready for these guys so they don't get street hookers who are undercover cops and they get arrested.
Dude, that's what the PGA Tour do. I used to work at in a town at a newspaper where they had a big PGA Tour event in the city, and there it's like a traveling circus. These prostitutes that follow the PGA Tour. They're just regular women. They follow the PGA Tour and they sleep with the players and the people that work the PGA Tour. Really high class chicks. They all get put up in hotels. It's like a
good
a whole city. Yeah, I'm totally fine with it. Yeah.
Why not?
Let them do it.
They should probably retire some of their fucking jerseys too. I've always said that the Comedy Store should put all the chuckle fuckers' names on the walls upstairs to be shown remembrance. Why not? Let the chuckle fuckers be remembered.
Sorry, I missed those days.
You did, dude, because they'll never come back. Johnny, anything else?
That's it. Yeah, we got a few news stories.
News.
I'm just coming out of the gates with heat. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. Florida man and woman crash into FedEx truck during sex act. I'm gonna show you the picture in a second. And this is a writer getting a little cheeky again. Well, there's really no way to put this delicately. A Florida driver, distracted by receiving intimate services from his passenger, lost track of his surroundings and crashed head-on into a FedEx delivery vehicle in Fort Lauderdale on Thursday, resulting in injuries to his private area.
Oh, no. She bit
down? It sounds like that, my friend. The driver and the passenger were apparently driving northbound. Who cares what direction? They always put that. Who gives a shit what direction they were? The guy got his dick bitten off almost in an SUV on North Ocean Boulevard. Again, don't care really about the street either. When the driver became distracted by the passenger's performance and crossed the center line, striking the delivery van as it traveled southbound. Neither occupant of the FedEx vehicle were injured. The only package harmed was the one gift wrapped by the passenger of the SUV. Aerial footage of the aftermath showed both the SUV occupants being treated at the scene. So here we go. We got a little footage of this. Let's see what we're looking at here.
Oh my God.
2 people are recovering tonight after this head-on collision
in
Fort Lauderdale.
God.
As for what caused the crash, well, police say the female passenger was performing sex acts on the driver, causing him to lose control and hit this FedEx truck. This happened on North Ocean Boulevard and 19th Street. We're told the pair had minor injuries.
Is that like the worst way to have your
dick cut? Yeah.
Your dick like your intercourse interrupted though? You're trying to...
Dude, what the hell? What was going on with Jerry Lewis there? The dark side of Hollywood.
I didn't see that. Poor Jerry Lewis. I miss him.
Poor Jerry. I missed the telethon. Did we ever cure MS?
No, not in his lifetime, unfortunately.
Did we do anything to stop it? All the money he raised?
No. This is it.
That was a big event back in the day.
Oh, dude, the Jerry Lewis telethon was huge. Yeah, back in the 3 channel days, dude, that was everybody watched that shit. Yeah. He was good at it too. He was really good at that. Okay. This is just, and we're gonna get a little shit for this, Sam, but I don't care anymore. I'm gonna tell you right away. This is bait.
Why am I getting shit? I don't even know what it is.
You'll see that.
Why would I get shit though, Johnny?
This is bait right here.
But you are.
What we're gonna say about this is it could get a shit, but this is bait. This story is bait. The headline is this: Lena Dunham poses poolside in a bikini. : Just stunning. Just stunning. Just stunning.
Oh God. Okay.
You ready?
I'm not. Do I have to?
Just remember those 2 words.
I don't want to hear it.
Just stunning.
Why? Oh my God, dude. What? Oh my, what is going on with her skin? Is there what is going on? What is happening to her leg?
It's just, I am stunned, I guess.
Dude, how old is she?
She's got super heavy legs, I think. She's got super heavy.
What is going on with those legs, bro? Are they like great?
Like she just looks puffy and like.
Oh, man.
Just stunning. I just
She
want to
didn't
read
hit the wall. She ate the wall. She ate the whole wall.
Lena Dunham is embracing her bikini body just in time for summer. The girl star took to Instagram on Friday to share a photo of her posing poolside in a brown bikini.
I mean, dude, go up. Is that hand knitted?
Sometimes I forget.
Go up to see that bikini. I need it. Is it hand knitted bikini?
So. I don't think so.
Did her grandma send her that? I've been knitting you something. Here's a bikini for you and your stunning body.
Who wears a brown bikini?
Who wears a brown? Oh, dude, Johnny.
You what? When she got in the pool, you see these two people down there. When
I
she got in
want
the
to say
pool,
something though.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with her doing this. I have a problem with this article being written.
Me too. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have a problem with her posting a picture of her in summer and her in that position or any of that. Because you know what? That's her. It's her Instagram. She should be able to do whatever she wants. The problem comes from fucking the Yahoo trying to make this into something.
It's bait. It's bait.
Yeah, it's told bait. And now, because of Yahoo, she's getting beat like a pinata. And the reality is, what'd she do other than post on her Instagram?
Yeah. Do you think when she got in the pool that these two people...
I mean, these are...
Their heads were underwater when she got in the
they're
pool?
like, oh, dude, throw up in the water.
Not like I'm saying, like when she got in the pool, the water level went up so high that they were actually drowning at that point.
Yeah, I just...
Like, oh, Lena must have gotten in the
it's
pool
even
again.
that. It's just like, I don't know what's going on.
Sometimes I forget how important it is to wear a bikini, she wrote. She also tagged the bathing suit brand. She must have been the sponsored thing, Hunza G. Just stunning singer Sam Smith wrote. He's gay, by the way. So.
Yeah, well, Sam Smith is an opportunist garbage person.
Another person commented.
Remember when he was like, I'm the first gay guy to get an Oscar? Another gay guy's like, no. No, not even close.
She's 36. She's my age.
That's fine, dude. I don't care. I don't have a problem with her. Any issue with her putting anything out on her own Instagram. I have a problem with Yahoo trying to act like she's doing anything other than just giving up.
That's bait, though. It's like that thing that Jordan Peterson got in trouble
And they set her up to get all this shit. And reality is like, if you follow her on Instagram, that is an option that she's going to put that picture. And it's not like she's like trying to make, in my humble opinion, any political argument. She's just posting a picture to her Instagram, and Yahoo's trying to make it way more important than it is.
Yeah, like that should never come across my timeline on my news. Yeah,
We don't. That's not newsworthy.
No.
She's just posting to her Instagram. Nobody cares.
No.
And she has the right to do it.
Okay, here we go. This is from CNN headline. A traveler flew to North Carolina with 23 pounds of cocaine hidden in his wheelchair.
I mean, dude, cripples are drug dealers too, bro.
A traveler arrived in Charlotte, North Carolina with a motorized wheelchair and a secret cargo hidden in its cushions.
How many?
23 pounds of cocaine in his cushions.
Where are you hiding 23 pounds?
I guess he was like sitting on it. You know, like they made it like he had these like really comfy cushions that were just filled with coke.
And he dude, poor guy, did he try to run?
He arrived at Charlotte Douglas from the Dominican Republic.
Dude,
he's like a mule. I got it.
But dude, if you're a drug mule from the Dominican Republic, American prisons probably aren't that bad.
Yeah, probably.
Right?
Probably like
he's like, oh, where am I going to American prison?
Yeah.
Great, dude. What is that? The Holiday Inn Express?
There were a total of 4 packages weighing 23 pounds with an estimated street value of $378,000.
Jeez. Now, do the drug cartels get mad at these mules when they get busted?
I don't think
Are
so.
they like, hey, dude, you owe us money?
No, I think that's sort of like cost of doing business for them. Like they factor that into their.
Okay.
You know, they're like, we're going to lose some,
Yeah,
but we just throw so many out there that they're not going to catch all of them.
We're going to lose so much.
Yeah.
We're just having 90 million
I
different
think they
fucking
call
drug
that like spoilage or whatever. Like you just know some of it's going to get
Yeah,
lost.
yeah. They do that supposedly with cars, right? Like they know X number of cars are going to be stolen, so they factor that into their
Who does?
rental car companies.
Oh, like insurance and stuff?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Oh, I see. Okay. This is kind of interesting. This is from The Guardian. car tires produce vastly more particle pollution than exhaust. Tests show they're like more toxic. You remember we used to think that toxic shit was the exhaust. It's actually the tires.
I mean, are you surprised?
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. Toxic particles from tire wear, because we're doing all this shit to make battery powered cars now because this is supposed to be the problem. But we could have made tires out of, I don't know,
Johnny,
plastic.
do you think it was going to end? Do you think it will ever end? I mean, dude, they are going to complain until we're just all just staring at each other blinking.
Listen to this number. Toxic particles from tire wear are almost 2,000 times worse than exhaust as weights of cars increase.
Yeah, Johnny, it's all bullshit.
Almost 2,000 times more particle pollution is produced by tire wear than is pumped out of exhaust of modern cars. Tesha. Okay, so we fix the tires and then we're done, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. Now we know. Remember I talked to you the other day about how Asian women all want to bone white guys?
Yeah.
Got the proof here. More Asian women are having sex with white men than with Asian men, study concludes. In a study on interracial relationships, researchers David R. Harris and Hiromi Ono, I wonder if he's related to Yoko, found statistical evidence for what most already knew intuitively. This is funny. Asian women, primarily Chinese, Japanese, and Korean descent, are having sex more with white men than with Asian men.
Aren't Asian men like just not boning anymore? I just saw some stupid article that says there's not any like Japanese like porn has a shortage of Asian men.
Asian women are beautiful.
I'm not into it.
Not really? Okay.
It's not. I mean, not that they're not attractive.
I like
just not for me.
Anyone with dark hair. That's really
I just think they're too cute. It's too easy to be cute.
But what, like Asa? You think like Asa Akira's too cute?
Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm not saying there's not attractive Asian women.
No, but
I'm just saying it's not.
You think she has that cute?
They're not on my super freak big board.
You think that they get an unfair advantage, is what you said.
I'm just saying it's too easy to be cute.
Yeah. Okay. According to the study, at least 45% of sexually active Asian women cohabit with white men, and less than 40% with Asian men. So, 45%
Asian guys just seem like they're more concerned with fucking video games and Japanese anime. They just don't care.
Given that white male Asian female relationships is the most popular and fastest growing interracial coupling. Isn't that interesting? White man, Asian woman is the fastest growing interracial group.
Yeah.
Get it. Dude, I had a friend from college who we never were the same after this. We were talking one day about Asian women, and I was like, yeah, I don't know why I said this because I don't feel this way. I said, I was just trying to be silly. I was like, yeah, dude, never really liked Asian women myself, not really hot. And he's like, oh, my wife's Asian. And my testicles shrank, and we haven't talked really since then. We were kind of friends too. I felt bad about that.
I'd be cool with that because now I know you don't want to fuck my wife.
Yeah, he wasn't though. He wasn't cool. Maybe he was trying to get me to fuck his wife. That was the problem. I don't know. Could be.
Johnny, honestly, because you don't like the same chicks as him? So he's mad?
It was just
that was the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Like a this is like a straight edge guy, like an attorney type guy. They're not like a person who's like a funny person or anything.
Johnny, imagine me getting mad at you because you don't like cross-eyed chicks with big teeth. And I'm like, hey, dude, those are my jam, bro.
Well, I think he was thinking I was like racist or something against Asians.
Oh, Johnny, you're so lucky this guy isn't in your life anymore.
Here's some news for you. We talk about flying. The Guardian, Tickled Inc. Virgin Atlantic is now allowing cabin crew to display their tattoos. What do you think about that?
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares, right? Like, I didn't know they had to hide them. Isn't that ridiculous that they were making them? What is this?
How long till our flight attendants have face tattoos? That'll be crazy, right?
What is this?
Hi, hi, hey, teardrop lady, can I please get some waters over here?
Look at the promo image they teardrop. Look at the promo image they put out for this.
Yeah, you got the dude with the gayest tattoos.
That's a pretty gay outfit they make them wear. Huh?
Yeah. I mean, well, there's not a lot of straight guys going, hi, hey, you want some cookies?
Yeah, really. You're so right. Yeah, it's always like, hey, welcome to the plane.
Yeah, that's why, dude, with
Thank
the
you
mask.
for flying American.
That's my joke with the mask guys. They're always gay, queenie dudes. Fucking, we're so angry about your nose.
Oh, yeah. No, you're totally right about that.
Thank you. Johnny, I'm right about a lot of stuff. Please stop.
I just want to see. Okay. This is kind of interesting.
It's not.
This is from something called Task and Purpose. I don't know. I think it's a military magazine. Someone apparently leaked classified Chinese tank schematics to win an online argument. Fans of the free-to-play military video game War Thunder, where they play with tanks, are so passionate about the game that they have taken to sharing actual classified schematics from real-life military vehicles in an effort to win arguments with complete strangers.
Yeah,
online.
and guess what? Now we know what Asian guys are doing now. Instead of banging Asian chicks, they're leaking fucking Chinese documents.
If 3 makes a trend, well, this is a trend because now there is another instance of someone apparently leaking classified military documents to make sure that their tank video game more accurately conforms with reality. The popular Armored Combat Simulator features modern land, air, and sea craft and has a devoted following of roughly 50,000 players, and some of them seemingly can't help themselves from leaking classified military data to make the gaming experience more accurate. The latest incident, first reported by OSIN Technical, a Twitter account, involves information in Mandarin on the penetrator section of a Chinese tank along... tank round. Oh, I see. It's the thing that fires the round.
Yeah.
The penetrator portion of it. The tip. Yeah. They leaked the technical diagram of it. That was classified. While many of the original images have been taken down, they were essentially the schematics for a Chinese tank munition, presumably revealed to the world so a video game could more accurately depict what happens if a Chinese and American tank were to face off.
Oh, snaps.
And
Who wins?
It doesn't say. And this isn't the first time this has happened.
Johnny, you know my theory on us going to war with China. Based on what I see in airports, we're not gonna have a lot of problems. Still, they have no clue what they're doing at the airport. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. You can be upset about it. I just watch it all the time. I'm just like, how do you guys have a billion of you? I don't understand it. Go on.
There's a billion of them.
Yeah, that's it.
That might be enough.
And share numbers, that's it.
Back in July 2021, this is another instance. Someone who very possibly could have been a commander in the Royal Tank Regiment of the United Kingdom uploaded some documents to the War Thunder forums detailing the technical specs of Britain's Challenger 2 tank. Presumably, this was in an effort to prove that the game had gotten the details wrong about the tank. So what's happening is...
Both sides are doing it now.
Yeah, everybody.
Some American will be like, and this is what our missiles do, and you got totally wrong.
They're playing this game, right? And they're shooting, and it's not blowing up the American tank. So they're like, this is fucking bullshit, man. The Chinese tank will blow up the American tank. I know it because I work in the government. And then
why is a Mexican guy playing the Chinese
It got Mexican toward the end. I'm sorry. I used to be able to do better accents. I can't do them anymore. And he fucking leaked. I mean, think about that, dude. How crazy. That guy's probably in the gulag somewhere now. Because he... Oh, that's so funny. I find that story hilarious. A couple more here. No, we don't.
No, we don't need any more.
No, we're going to end with a really positive thing you'll like. That's just a video. This is just funny. This is from Loudwire. Mom accidentally buys tickets to Red Hot Chili Peppers Bagpipe tribute band. In 2022, here's a reminder that you really want to pay close attention to what you're purchasing. Earlier this year, we shared a story about a fan who was upset after mistakenly purchasing tickets to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers, a Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute band. And now there's a second instance of a mistaken Red Hot Chili Peppers ticket purchase, but with a different act providing something decidedly different. Hold on. The latest instance comes from a mother and daughter who ended up seeing a bagpipe outfit. As shared in a TikTok video. Let's see if I can find this.
Let's see this mom. I got to see how dumb she is. That you wouldn't know you're buying tickets to see bagpipes. And can you believe there's a Red Hot Chili Peppers bagpipe? Like, dude, if you don't believe in the multiverse...
My mom thought she got tickets for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It was, in fact, the Chili Pipers.
She didn't even get good tickets, this woman.
Hold on, but that's a pretty big venue for them. I'm pretty impressed.
It's probably all those people were there thought they were going to see a Chili Peppers. And nobody wanted to admit it
That was
because they were
in
too
fact the
embarrassed.
Chili Pipers.
This is why you didn't draw in Michigan, by the way. Everybody was at the Chili Pipers.
I'm impressed by the Chili Pipers. I gotta be honest with
She
you.
got tickets for the...
Dude, yeah.
I'm pretty impressed
Let's see some more. They got another video of them here.
with the Chili Pipers.
Let's see what their kind of gigs they do.
They sell more tickets than I do. God bless them.
Always hit that button accidentally.
All right, Johnny, I'm ready to go.
All right, we're gonna look at the Chili Pipers, and then I'm gonna show you like a 30-second video. Then we're done. Oh, have you ever seen that video of when Dave Grohl pulls this guy on stage to play the drums?
Yes.
It's amazing, isn't it? I just saw it.
Well,
for
how
the
about
first
the
time.
guy? Did we do
And
that
the
last
guitar,
time? The
the
Pearl
Kiss-
Jam guy?
Well, that's what made me think of it. Yeah, was that the Pearl Jam? We didn't do it though.
You've seen the Red Hot Chili Pipers.
Oh, this is when a lot of people found out they're not seeing Chili Peppers.
We call it bag rock. Does anybody out there tonight want to rock?
Scott.
Does anybody out there tonight want to bag rock?
This guy doesn't have a lot of charisma though.
The man who puts the rock into bag rock is the Iceman.
He was like Jason Schwartzman. Look at this, dude. This is weird, huh? Oh yeah, I like that.
Dude, they rock.
I like this. I'm there for that. I can go see the Chili Pipers.
I would go watch the Chili Pipers.
Oh, that was it?
I would watch them pipe.
All right. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's cool, dude. That's cool, man. I thought they were a Chili Peppers cover band. I didn't know they did like AC/DC and shit. That's cool.
I would go watch these guys rock.
That's fucking cool, dude. That's
I watched
right
them
on, man.
shred. I'd watch them
Was there
shred.
video from the Pearl Jam thing? I just read the story. Was there actually video?
Yeah.
From what? The guy played drums. Or
Yeah,
something?
go. High school kid plays drums for Pearl Jam. Yeah, that's him.
We'll watch the news.
But you
story
can-
here.
Well, you may have heard this before. It's been said, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity.
Which is such a
that was
great
certainly
saying.
the case
It's
for
so
a
true.
high
Yeah, it's
school
like one of the
senior
truest
from
things ever.
California. I want you to take a look at the moment Pearl Jam frontman Eddie Vedder brought 18-year-old drummer Kai Nukermans on stage to play with the band this
I
weekend.
love it when this shit happens.
Everybody, this is Kai. Kai, this is everybody.
What do you think of Eddie Vedder?
Ready when you are. You're leading the band, brother.
And boy, did he show up. Kai stepped in after the band's drummer tested positive for COVID, and this crowd of about 20,000 fans in Oakland went wild. This is a moment of a lifetime, and Kai is joining us live tonight to tell us all about it. Wow, right? You've had a little time to digest this, Kai. Describe what you were feeling that moment when Eddie Vedder said, "Come on up here on stage."
I was really nervous to go up on stage, but once I was there, I felt a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, you looked like you were in your element. So how
Okay,
did
this
all
is
come
fun. This
about?
kid's
I know
like,
it was a
I don't
connection
know.
with Eddie Vedder's daughter.
He's like, why am I talking to this old chick?
He did better drumming
I
than
banged
he
so
does.
many chicks after this. Why am I talking to this old chick?
Have you ever seen Kiss Guy?
Kiss Guy?
Foo Fighters?
No.
Oh, no, this is the video, dude. We don't have to watch the whole thing, but just watch it. So there's this guy down front dressed like Gene Simmons, right? And he's holding up a sign saying the whole time saying, "Let me play this song."
Let me see that sign.
And then they finally get to that song. I was like, "Come on up, dude."
What instrument do you play?
Let me play Monkey Wrench up.
This. Do you suck? Don't fucking say kinda, because I won't invite you up here.
I love Dave Grohl. I like
Yeah,
him.
right now.
Yeah, I do too.
What's your
When he
name,
comes up.
Kiss Guy?
Kiss Guy.
Fuck it, I don't even want to know. Your name is Kiss Guy right now. You ever done this before? It's really fun.
He's got his own pick with him because he thought he was going to put on stage. Isn't that cool? He does seem like a nice guy.
He bought his own fucking pick. This motherfucker.
Mexicans are the best, huh?
Oh shit!
Look at that dude.
What are we done with it? I say that's come on, this guy.
Yeah, dude, this guy's shredding. I mean, dude, just owns the stage. Why
Absolutely.
not?
That's so hard to do.
Alright, this guy. I want to hear you shred a fucking lead, right? Give it to him.
Dude, this is awesome.
Imagine being that guy, dude.
Do we ever see when it doesn't work?
I haven't seen anywhere it doesn't work. And people think they set it up, but he swears to God that, or swears to his brother or something like that. There have been some where they weren't as good though. And apparently they stopped doing it after this guy because they were like, it's never gonna be better than that. The other one that was good, I'll just show you briefly, was this guy in Croatia.
Yeah.
Where they pulled this drummer on the stage.
Foo Fighters?
Yeah, the Foo Fighters did the same thing with this guy in Croatia. He's an English guy though.
I hope he knows how to play the drums.
And he plays the drums. He had a sign, same thing. He gets everybody knows and everything. And he's like, let me see you play the drums. And this guy's like a teacher or something. Like they interviewed him after like all the news did now.
That's right. See, you never know. You never know if they can actually play the drums. This motherfucker can play the drums.
I mean, what a life.
Like he's getting his face on the Jumbotron. Look at that, dude. Isn't that great? What a cool guy he is for doing that too. Like Dave Grohl not having a normal enough ego to let somebody come up there and be the star of the show for a little bit. Not everybody would do that.
That's a guy who's secure with who he is and what he does,
Yeah.
and he's just happy to spread it around.
Dude, did you read the story about him, Taylor Hawkins' death though?
No, I don't want.
Well, I just want to say
sad.
because like
his heart was huge.
They said that Dave Grohl's touring. Dave Grohl loved to tour, and Taylor hated touring. Like he had anxiety, stage fright, really bad, and he would beg them to stop touring. As much.
Really?
And Dave Grohl just grinded, like just went to 10. Like we got to tour, we got to tour, night. And like some of his friends like blame the touring schedule. For killing him.
You know what, man? I don't like that.
I don't
People
like it
are
either,
in control of their own lives and what they
Yeah.
do. Now, there's some Jack stuff, the Jacks.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm trying not to say words that upset the AI, but there's some of the Jacks issues.
Oh.
Some talk about that. being forced to do those things. That upset people because his heart was twice as big as a human heart. Think about that, dude.
He did. I mean, this is a guy who overdosed several times though on
yeah,
drugs,
it makes me sad, dude.
Yeah,
it makes me sad.
All right, well, we're gonna end with a positive one. It's just
okay. Here we
short
go.
video. Here.
Look
at this. You'll like this. This is great. This is a man saving an autistic 4-year-old that jumped into a pool and drowned.
No.
So this kid just goes straight in there.
No.
Look, straight in. Goes to the bottom of the pool. It's drowning. It's just drowning.
No.
And this fucking hero motherfucker right here. Look at this guy.
Oh
dude.
my! Why is this a positive thing?
Yeah,
bro?
yeah. He saves his life. Look, brings him back to life. He's drowning. Like he is dead. Like his lungs are filled with water. He gives him CPR and rescues the guy. Isn't that amazing?
Traumatizing, dude.
Isn't that that guy's a hero though?
Yeah, I know it's traumatizing.
Like to be there in that moment and to save somebody like that is just everything. Good for him.
Traumatizing. I don't know why you thought that was a positive.
What do you mean? He saved the kid's life. That's not positive.
Traumatizing.
As a hero. Let's read the comments.
No, I don't want to. All right, Johnny. Thank you so much. It was a giant pleasure. I had a great time. And all right, guys, thank you for listening to yet another 3-hour fucking
I'll tell you after.
God dang broken sim.
No, 2.5.
What?
2.5 hours.
I thought we started 9:30.
2 hours 35 minutes.
I thought we started 9:30.
It says 2 hours 35 minutes. It can't be wrong. It keeps perfect time. I think we talked a little bit before the show started about the water tank and stuff.
All right.
Are we done?
Yes.
You're gonna say goodbye to the?
I just did, Johnny. I said goodbye.
Like just that's it. Huh?
I said bye.
You're done then.
Goodbye.
All right, that's it.